What is up, everybody? Oh man, this is loud. Right before I went live, I think I'm having audio issues in terms of you guys not being able to hear World of Warcraft, but how you guys doing today? I wanted to get this started. I'm trying to complete a Mythic Plus right now. I mean, a regular Mythic right now, just so that we can do a Mythic Plus after this. Like, I really want to get a Mythic Plus key, but I'm doing King's Rest, and this Mythic is intense, guys. Not sure if I'll be able to do this Mythic. I figured I would get on my Druid because it would be easier. Sure doesn't seem like it. We've got all sorts of damage going out. What's up, Demon Hunter? There was a few tank changes, and actually bears got nerfed a little bit. Bears did get a little bit nerfed. Let me see why my desktop audio is just not doing it. Let's do this. There, you guys can hear it that way. In dealing with Windows 10 sound issues, I mean, I'm running Windows 7, but yeah, it's I need to fix that audio issue. For right now, it's okay to have this going how I have it, how I changed it right now, but eventually I'm gonna need to change it. Just got a video blue screen for NVIDIA drives. Ouch. I'm sorry, man. Blue screens are never fun. What's up, Jakub? How you doing? Last update. Every update fixes something, breaks something. So yeah, this is the Mythic only dungeon, King's Rest. Some of the numbers in here, I think are scaled a little too high. There was a trash mob that applied a bleed. When I'm in bear form, you guys can see I'm in bear form. I have 151k HP. There was a trash mob that was applying a bleed to me that made me bleed for 47,000 damage. So 1/3 of my HP was one tick of this bleed, and this pull had 2 of them. So I don't think this dungeon is tuned completely the way it should be. Right now we're still trying to kill this boss, but oh man, even just trying to hold aggro too. I think there's been a different change as well. I looked at MMO because I know there's a new build up, but there isn't anything that says that they're changing the threat again. But it seems even worse today trying to hold that threat than last week. You have a buzzing sound with freezes. Oof. Happening only on WoW. That sucks. Is everyone here? Everyone is here. Oh man, what are the changes to bear that you said they nerfed lately? I believe 10% less stamina in bear form. So I think bear form made you get like 30% extra stamina, and it's a 20% now. Whatever the values were, it's a 10% nerf. Oh, they're talking about enchanting their own things. You were watching Tally earlier, rip a +3 key, but they finished it. According to Wowhead, monks will get some changes. Yeah, there's a few classes that are still gonna get changes. It's weird to me because I thought that by the time we hit this month, by the time we hit June, you know, 2 months before the release, I would have thought the big things were done. But oh, by the way, these guys need to be interrupted all the time. Look at the magic damage I'm taking right now. Like the lightning bolts. They do. See, and look at that threat. I lost the threat there, and it's so weird. I have my 3 stacks of thrash up. I was hitting Mangle on cooldown. There's something up. They either I don't think they lowered tank damage that much, but definitely something up. And I realize that like the group I'm in right now, they're all hitting hard, right? But I seem to be losing a little bit more threat than usual. And I'm not quite sure what it is. This guy's gonna hurt me like hell right here. There it is. You basically need to kite this guy. This guy is disgusting. And then while this guy is up, the previous iterations of trolls kind of appear and do their end all be all cast. So hopefully this one doesn't go off. Debilitating Blackhand, perfect. We're about to get the other guy up. The other guy spawns here and throws axes everywhere. Oh no, over here, my bad. Oh. So yeah, I don't know, the whole threat thing right now, I seem to be having issues in this dungeon, and I realize that I'm not putting out huge DPS numbers, but I'm also not low on my rotation, and I'm as geared as everyone else. There's this guy, you see, this guy needs to be interrupted. He's casting Poison Nova. Like, this boss fight is pretty intense, and then you get all these axes swirling around everywhere, and they're not going to go away. In fact, he just keeps making more and more. So here we go. He's already done it twice. Here's the third time he's spawning axes. They all kind of like slowly rotate and just start rotating in bigger circles. So there it is. We're about to have a barrel through over here. Oh no. Oh no. We need to... Oh, did we get it? We got it. We beat this boss. Only 2 people survived. Let me rest some people. I don't even know where to... Oh, there's a chest right there. That boss is hectic as all hell, man. Okay. I was owning last week on Mythic. Yeah, last week was not that bad, but those are the dungeons that have a normal mode, heroic mode, and a mythic mode, right? This dungeon is a mythic mode only dungeon. Like, this dungeon doesn't exist in any other difficulty, so I don't know if it's just overtuned because of lack of testing. It could just be that these numbers are very high up because this dungeon doesn't drop better loot than a regular mythic. This drops regular mythic loot. So it shouldn't be that much crazier, that much heavier to do. Let's do this one. A little more survivability as opposed to a little more deeps. So yeah, I think this dungeon might just be a little overtuned, but we are heading over to the last boss. Yeah, we're heading over to the last boss now. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So you see, somebody got a 340. Like, this gear isn't better than any other dungeon. It's just weird to me. I betrayed a warrior. Sava, I still have my warrior. I actually started this run about an hour ago. It's 11:57 a.m. for me right now. I started it at 11 because I wanted to get a Mythic Plus key before the stream went live, and I was like, hey, easiest tank to do it on, Druid. Let's just get it done, complete a dungeon, a Mythic, and get a key. But yeah, that didn't work out. We have been wiping. So I'm going to get a Mythic Plus key. Hopefully it's from this run. Hopefully everybody kind of sticks around. Where the hell am I going? Nope. We have to go this way. That way. Okay. So as much as it's like I betrayed my warrior, I was just trying to knock things out really quickly. I knew it was going to be a little bit more of a struggle with warrior. But also, they did buff warriors. I believe they gave them 5% more HP. Yeah, see, you try to open the map, and sometimes the map works, and sometimes it doesn't. Things are still a little broken right now in the beta. But yeah, so I believe they buffed the warriors by 5% more HP, nerfed druids by 10% HP, and then paladins got a snare on their consecrate now. So the talent point, I forget what it was called, that when people stand near consecrate, they get healed. That actually got changed, and now what it does is consecrate is bigger and it snares people. So you're gonna use that to be kiting. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. All right. I don't know what this mob does. Every trash mob that we pull here has been deadly. Okay, I can't interrupt him. Can't interrupt Shadow Barrage. I tried to. It's just gonna hurt people now. See, and you see that threat. Like, I was at 64%. I think we need to stand there. I'm just gonna go on a limb here and say this is kill Jaden. Yep. Tomb of Sorceras, guys. Oof, I am getting beat up. All of this magic damage. Oh no. Oh no, my healer died. I need to try to stay alive. Oh no, healer's back up. Okay, we're good. I was just saying, need to try to stay alive, and I'm good now. I'm good. No, this is a ton of damage. I'm taking 13,000 damage per second. Hopefully we get to kill this guy before that goes off and we all explode and die. Okay, that guy died. That guy died. I can get rezzed. Oh, there's these guys fear whenever they touch you. Oh man. He cheated on Undead too. Guys, I'm just trying to test things out for the beta. I promise. I'm not leaving Undead. I didn't already race change to a High Mountain Tauren. Are you going to do a tank comparison video? Yes, Worminator, I am. The only thing is I want to finish all of them for endgame. So right now I'm currently leveling my Blood DK. Once I finish my Blood DK, I need to level up my Brewmaster, and then I can do a comparison video. I don't want to do a comparison video without knowing how they all play in endgame. So working on finishing leveling them up. It will be out before BfA launches. I have 2 months, so for sure we'll be out. I don't know what to do with this boss fight. I haven't done it. Last 2 hits of deal heavy. Oof. Blade combo. Okay. Move to intercept before he attacks other members of the group. Alright. Your name is Demon Hunter? He doesn't play Demon Hunter. MS, thank you for making me check my email. Yeah, I'm glad you checked your email and you know you have access now. Thank you for the content. You're welcome. Azurite traits will change how the warrior feels on high item level content. Some are really awesome. Yes, Saba. So a lot of the stuff that was out early on, the Azurite traits were really weak, especially for a warrior. The warrior ones were very, very, very weak. It was like if you thunderclap one target, you get a bubble that was like for 1% or less of your HP. So it was they weren't very good, but now they're actually a lot better. So now I think that Azurite traits have the possibility of really enhancing gameplay and really changing things up. So I'm excited for that. Definitely excited for that gameplay change for warriors. I think they're going to be in a better spot once we start getting those Azurite traits in. Some of them have been implemented, and they are good. Oh no, a fear bomb. These bosses are intense, man. I'm getting destroyed and fear bombed. I'm taking 9,000 damage per second, which isn't the craziest thing, right? Last week, in the regular Mythic dungeons, I take about the same damage per second, but the thing is, there's a lot more AoE damage going out right now. So while I'm still taking the same damage, my group is starting to take more and more. These tornadoes are going around slapping people. They're kind of difficult to see. They don't have an AoE in the bottom of them, so I don't know what the AoE around them is. Yeah, definitely a more difficult dungeon than some of the other ones we've done in the past. But yeah, Sabah, I think the Protection Warrior will get better. They seem to understand that warriors need a little bit of love, because in this build, warriors were buffed, so they got a 5% buff to their HP. Bears were nerfed by 10% of their HP. Holy Paladins got the snare added. They're also going to rework blocking. Like my patrons out there, you guys got a video on blocking, because I had done all of the analytics necessary to know everything there was to know about blocking. But then the weekend that I am recording and editing the video, a blue post came out saying that shields and regular armor were no longer going to share diminishing returns. So if I publish that video right now, it'll only be true up until when they change that blocking system, which might be in the next build. So yeah, I didn't put that one out. I'm waiting for that to show you guys everything about blocking. But since shields and regular armor are no longer going to share diminishing returns, I feel like warriors and prop paladins, that build, that patch is going to get better. So hopefully we get a lot better with that. I do have hope for that. What's up, Mehmet? How you doing, my friend? Did I see the new prot warrior changes? I did. I did. The biggest, most significant change is more base stamina. A lot of the other stuff isn't too crazy. All right. Oh man. Oh, everybody's dead. I was wondering what, like, I wasn't receiving too many heals. Heal had been dead for a while. Okay. So that raptor randomly jumps on people, starts cutting them up. They need to not be there. That raptor, there it is. That raptor died. This guy's gonna go summon a raptor as well. But yeah, the new prot warrior changes seem pretty cool. It's a little bit more base stamina. I was trying to just get a really fast Mythic Plus key. It looks like we're ripping on a Mythic 0 right now. So as far as a Mythic Plus key, hopefully I don't get this on a +2. This dungeon on a +2 would be rough. I hope this group sticks around too. It's already been a little over an hour for us. Any news on how we will apply our Legic artifact skins on Druids and BfA? Phonic, not yet. So some people already have it because character copy became available. So some people are walking around and they have their Druid fist weapons. But currently, a Druid can't dual wield anything other than the artifact weapon. Like, the artifact weapon allows them to. So right now, the only people that really have it are the people that have done character copies. But yeah, right now, I don't know for bears. As far as, I also don't have the bear skin, so when it does go up, I won't be able to test it. But I have fist weapons that I bought from the auction house in my bags, and I cannot equip them. And I've also just gone to the vendor, and oh god, that guy needs to run away. Ugh. Alright, so here we have the whirlwind here. I'm telling you guys, this threat, this build, like, after I logged on today, threat today is just not working out. And I'm not quite sure what else to do differently. That Quaking Leap has a very short cast time too. This dungeon. You can never take my crown. This dungeon is crazy. Why do I play bear? Switch class already? No, Mehmet. I'm playing bear. I really wanted to get a very quick key for you guys before I started streaming. So about an hour ago, I started this group, and I was like, I can knock it out on a druid very quickly, very fast. Mohammed, how you doing, my friend? I am doing pretty good, man. And great, the bell on YouTube subscriptions work. Nice, nice. I'm glad they work. Am I planning any content for the warriors soon? Am I gonna play him today? Real hungry for warrior content. Savant, yeah, I can play my warrior today. If this doesn't work out, I'll go do a Mythic 0 on my warrior. You know, get a key on him. But yeah, I've been switching all of my tanks lately. So this past weekend, I was leveling my Blood Decay. I think my Blood Decay is level 114 now. So I really want to hit max level on my Blood Decay by next week. So you guys can see Blood Decays in Heroics and Mythics. The other thing is we have raid testing tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to be getting footage for you guys. And that'll be on a warrior. Okay, let's try this again. This boss is wrecking me. I'm item level 321. Got full heroic gear. Full heroic, some mythic gear. But this boss is hitting real hard. Have I played Demon Hunter already? I have not. Not on not at endgame, that is. I've played Demon Hunter when the beta was actually an alpha and the max was level 114. So I've played Demon Hunter there. at that level, but not at 120, not in heroics or mythics. Just haven't played him in that. Alright, that blade combo is going out right now. Oh, my healer's getting destroyed by something. I thought he was just standing in the corner there. Oh, that tornado's gonna go hit him, I think. Very close, very close. Okay, we're good. That blade combo, man. I don't always have a cooldown for it. That hurts. Those fear bombs too. Alright, let's step away from that tornado. I got the blade combo going out on me right now. There's a gale slash. Ooh, I ran into it with that fear bomb. Oh, no one's alive anymore. It's just me, the healer, and one DPSer. Two of them are dead. I don't think this is gonna end well. Yeah, no. Roars, those fear bombs, and the blade combos are killing me. See, and then that guy is jumping around. He's jumping and meleeing my DPS, but I had 300% threat. If you guys saw that, I had 300% threat, but he was targeting him and meleeing him. I don't know. Look at all my gears broken. I don't know what's going on. There's something funky with threat this build. What are your thoughts on playing a tank in the Warfront? Feel like tanks, especially Prot, will be useless. Tanks are not going to have the biggest priority. You're basically, it's kind of going to be like when you go do Alterac Valley. Your tank is going to be there to tank the commanders at the main centers, whether it's like Tower Point, Icewing Bunker, you know, those places. So your tank is you're gonna have one tank in the Warfront defending your base, and then you're gonna have one tank on offense to take bases. And that's really all the need. Like, if you show up to a Warfront and there's 50 tanks, it's gonna be a very slow Warfront. But the thing is, Warfront is against NPCs, is against just computer-controlled enemies, so you'll eventually win. It's just gonna be a little bit slower. But having two tanks is going to be good in each Warfront. One on defense, one on offense. Like, let's say you want to take the Altar of Storms. There's a giant elemental guy there that you need to tank. So you still need your tanks. Just not that many of them. Oh, somebody logged off already. So, one of the guys, it was the mage, said, "We've been here for 2 hours already. Just wipe" on the last attempt. And now he went offline. I think it's time to get on my warrior and do a mythic. Went to buy food. This dungeon sounds like a rip key. It is a rip key. It's a mythic 0, and it's a rip key. Let me go repair. Oh, you meant war mode, Rafi. Yeah, the war mode, protection warriors right now are not very good in war mode. I feel like what they really did was they put some of the scaling they had to world PvP. You know, they took legendaries out, and they gave us only a limitation between honor talents. So world PvP, you don't go out and you don't get one shot. But I don't think they did a lot of balancing with tanks. They did a lot of balancing with the DPSers, and I've seen that. I've seen the patch notes that have a lot of those balancing notes for the DPSers. But I feel like, yeah, people are just leaving the group. Okay, but I feel like tanking in PvP is an afterthought right now. So I've tried it on my warrior. It doesn't work out too well. Let me see if for some reason I can change the skins on the transmog guide this build. I've seen werebears running around, but I imagine they're from character copies. There's a lot of lag right now on this server too. Let's see. I don't think so. Yeah, no, there's nothing weapon enchant. Yeah, I don't see anything that has like any appearances or anything. Unless I go with a barber, but I think I have a one-hander as well somewhere here. I know I bought a one-hander last time. I don't know if I kept it or if I sold it. Okay, here's a one-hander, right? One-hander mace. Oh, I guess one-handers don't transmog correctly to fist weapons. Yeah, so far I haven't been able to see any kind of settings for the skin, for the bear skin. Yeah, I think I may have gotten rid of it. Yeah, this one's just an offhand. Yeah, I think I got rid of those fist weapons that I had. So, time for the warrior, guys. Time for this warrior. Are bears fine until mythics? Yeah, bears are really solid. That particular dungeon that I was doing right now, that particular dungeon is just very difficult, to be honest with you. That bear was running through mythic zeros, very, very good. But the dungeon that I was in right now is a mythic only dungeon. So that dungeon can only be done on mythic mode. There's no normal, heroic, there's no normal or heroic mode for it, right? So what that really tells me is that maybe it's just not balanced. Maybe it's just not complete. Alright, so warriors got a little bit of a buff in terms of more HP. I also apparently haven't selected any of the new traits, so let's see. Blocking increases strength. I am down with that. This is more DPS. I remember this one. Yeah, deals physical damage and causes the target to bleed. Let's do more blocking, more strength. May have to skip playing tank this time. Want to get involved in war mode? Yeah, I think the best thing to do for war mode would be to have a pocket healer. Thunderclap extends the duration by an additional 1 second. That one is very good. That's for sure going to be one of the closest to the best in slots of what's available right now. And oh wait, I don't think these stack. We can go test it out. We can go test it out. But I read somewhere that doing these extended durations, they don't stack. Let me go find a training dummy to see if they stack or don't. BM time? Brewmaster? I haven't created a Brewmaster yet. I have not played a Brewmaster. So once I finish my Blood Decay, Brewmaster's next. So I had a poll up last week where you guys could vote as far as what tank you guys wanted to see. It was very, very close between Blood Decay and Brewmaster. But Blood Decay won by 2 votes. So Blood Decay is happening first, and then Brewmaster is going to be happening after. How HP buff for Prout Warriors? Yeah, Jacob, there was a 5% HP buff for Prout Warriors. Okay, so I have 2 traits that extend the duration of Demo Shout by 1 second, right? I can also pick up a talent point that reduces my Thunderclap to once every 3 seconds, or 2.6. So we'll do that. We'll pop Avatar. We'll pop Avatar and start Thunderclapping and see how long it'll go to, right? Thunderclap or Demo Shout lasts for 8 seconds. Let me do some quick maths. So it should be adding 2 every time. So it should go back up to 8 seconds right after the first Thunderclap. Okay. How is Prop Pally holding? Prop Pally's doing really good. Can I play with Into the Fray since you are triggering me? Yeah, for sure, Mehmet. Impending Victory is pretty good. But yeah, I'll run Into the Fray. Let me stay like this for now so I know what my haste is at. Actually, how many is it gonna add? 4 stacks? All these people count as my friends? Yeah, let me play Impending Victory so I don't have shifting values. So let's see. Let's do Avatar. Let's pop that and just spam this. I don't think it stacks. No, it only goes up by 1 second. Yeah, it's definitely not going up by 2 seconds every time. Or else I would be maintaining its uptime. And that is not what's happening. That's not bad though. That wasn't bad. But yeah, I definitely don't think they stack. How's a warrior now? Any better? A little bit better. A little bit better. I still wish that they removed ignore pain from the global. You see that ignore pain happening on the global? I just wish it was off the global. You know, and preferably scaled a little bit better, because right now I have 135,000 HP. Ignore pain does 15k. It's not the most. It's about, you know, it's about 10% or maybe like 12% of my maximum HP. So I wish it was a little bit more off the global. Also with the threat changes, having to hit that revenge is it's tough. It's tough having to hit that revenge every single time. Which 3 tanks are better for Mythic Plus? I would say that Demon Hunters have the biggest leg up, but they also have a big skill cap. So if you don't want to learn how to play a Demon Hunter, then, you know, I wouldn't suggest it. But Demon Hunters have a lot because they constantly AoE everything. Their abilities are just built to AoE. And then they also have really good self-healing. And if you run Spirit Bomb, you also get the debuff of Spirit Bomb is kind of like a leech. So basically they have a debuff, and anytime you do damage to everyone, you get healed for a portion of that damage. So you're out there, you're AoEing, you're cleaving everything. The threat and aggro changes aren't going to be affecting you because you're just constantly cleaving. And then after that, you also have really good heals that are built in, plus a little bit extra with life stealing. So the harder you hit things and the more things you cleave, the more HP you're getting back as well. So it's a lot of really good things that are working out. Siege of Borealis, that's another one that's Mythic only. Let's start our own group and just do a Taldazar. Yeah, let's just do a Taldazar. Let's fly over there and do this in regular Mythic, get a key, and then do a Mythic Plus. Arrived just now. What's up, Lorenzo? Which tank are we talking about? I was talking about a few of them. So the Vengeance Demon Hunter has really good passive AoE, really good self-healing, a little bit of that leech if you're running Spirit Bomb. I understand it's not exactly leech, but you know, the harder you hit, the better you get healed. So yeah, that one a little low. Anger Management got a buff too. I thought it only got a buff for Fury every 10 rage. Oh, okay. I thought the patch notes said Fury, not Prot. 319, we can do 319. As far as the best tanks for Mythic Plus, I would say Demon Hunter, but it has a very high skill cap. Right after that, you have Brewmaster, because they have, I mean, not Brewmaster, Guardian Druid, because they also have very good heals, and they also are very sturdy. They also provide a little bit of utility depending on what affinity they're running. So I would say those two, and then third place might be a little bit of a tie-up, depending. So they're gonna rework blocking. If blocking becomes really strong, I would say Paladins are gonna be up there. If not, I would say Blood DKs are gonna for sure take that third spot. This isn't in any particular order, by the way. But yeah, if you play a Blood DK currently in live, the changes between live and Legion are very minimal, so you're going to be able to transition perfectly fine. And then if you play a Demon Hunter, also the changes are very minimal. Your rotation is actually going to become a little bit more simplified because Fracture replaces Shear, so you have less filler and less abilities to be hitting constantly. If you play Guardian, there's quite a few changes, and it seems like every patch they're kind of taking Guardian down just another little peg, just like this last one. 10% nerf to stamina is nothing to laugh at. It's a decent chunk. You tried the Baron, it lacks damage. Yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing that Bear has right now is that they did nerf damage a little too much, and you can see because in this previous patch notes they actually buffed things a little bit more. Demon Hunter, we did not. Two people dropped that group, so we didn't get to finish it. But yeah, we'll run this build right now. I like the booming voice and anger management, especially because Demo Shout is on such short cooldown, and also running it with bolster. Like bolster, booming voice, and anger management were all built around each other. I kind of wish Dragon Roar also had a little bit of that knockback that it used to have originally. So that would be really nice if it was able to knock him back, because currently it just kind of applies it and you still have to run out. But on a 35-second cooldown and it only lasts 6 seconds, it'd be nice if it had that initial bump back. But yeah, things are starting to look a little bit better. Like big class changes this late in the development cycle. Actually, let me look. I have the patch notes here. Paladin's got the consecration buff and their talent buff for that. Do we have a healer? Not yet. Warriors got, let's see, a 5% buff to stamina, and you can see it right here, 35. And then we have the Druids. Let me scroll back up for Druids. Yeah, Bear Form got a 10% nerf to stamina. And Frenzied Regen got a 1% nerf to maximum health, but it now heals faster because it's 4 seconds instead of 5 seconds. So overall, it's going to be healing for a little bit more per tick. Let's do that, and all we need is a healer. Sorry, Deeps. Need a heal. Mythic Plus, Demon Hunter, and Brewmaster, and then Druid and DK, or Brewmaster is equal to Druid, DK is equal to Paladin, and then Warrior. Warrior all the way at the bottom. I think that's relatively. I think I agree with that. Guardian Druid is not important. They can delete him. If they deleted Guardian Druids, a lot of people would be very upset. A lot of people. What DPS are looking good so far? It looks like Warlocks and Mages are going to be pretty damn strong. And also Havoc Demon Hunters. Fury, I haven't played it since this last change that they made to it. But it looks like Fury is very fast-paced. So if you like things that just play very fast despite the global cooldown nerfs, Fury is fast-paced and it still does a lot of damage. However, I don't think that with Fury you have to be careful because of the new threat changes. If you do something like pop Recklessness and just jump in and go ham, you're gonna die. Yeah, no problem, Armin. One thing also that I've noticed is that they're bringing back this whole in Legion, you had people that they would jump in and they would pull for you, right? They would just jump in and aggro things and they didn't care. They could tank it. It looks like in Legion, I mean in BfA, they're changing it again to make the tank role more significant. So the amount of damage coming in is very, very high. So you'll get hit in a raid for something that hits for 100,000 HP. Now my DPSers right now, look at my healer has 103,000. My DPSers 100k, 93k, 90k. So it looks like what they're doing is they're scaling up that damage so that you get hit. Oh, let me check dungeon. Yeah, so that you get hit very hard. But your tank is going to be mitigating 70% of that physical damage. So your tank is going to mitigate out of that 100k, he's going to mitigate 70k, and then you're only going to get hit with 30. you know. So it looks like the whole changes that they've done to like threat and some of the damage coming in, and doing the changeover from mitigating anything to mitigating only physical damage, is to make that tank role important again. Your tank needs to be tanking. You need to respect your tank. Your tank's going to be taking that damage, and if you're not, your DPS can't just casually off tank, you know, for 30 seconds, for a minute or something. They can off tank while they have a cooldown maybe, but that's about it. That's about it. At the bottom, take notes, Ian. Yeah, tomorrow's the Q&A as well, by the way, guys. Tomorrow is a dev Q&A, right? Let me see. I could have sworn tomorrow's raid testing, and then this whole weekend is raid testing too. Feels bad, man. Like, every time they have an open raid testing weekend, why is no path available? Did you guys see that? It was like, nope, nope. Hey, you wanna go in there and do things? Nope. Yeah, this ignore pain on the global is just, I don't think it's ever gonna feel good. I don't know how this stalker got here. The stalker is on the other side of the platform, but he did. He's here, so we gotta deal with him now. Oh, I also need to change one of my weak auras, my shield block weak aura, that is, because it glows at 40 rage, which is the old value for shield block. But yeah, if you guys see, oh god, why can't I charge into anything right now? There's no path available, junk. Alright, I had to stun this Confessor. Oh, I have the impending victory weak aura, but I'm not running it anymore, so there's that. I'm also designing all my weak auras right now, so I've done Warrior and Blood DK, where I already had them in live, so the import was a little bit easier than normal. The hunter keeps CCing, and someone just keeps breaking his CC every time. Every time they're like, oh yeah, you like CCing? Oh god, no. We need to kill the Colossus first. If the Colossus doesn't go down first, he's basically just going to get buffed the whole time. He's just going to keep buffing himself over and over and over again. So hopefully DPS takes him down first. Sure doesn't look like it. Nope. Yeah, no, that Colossus has one stack of buff, but yeah, you can see that. Nearby trolls that die, he consumes their fragments, heals, and buffs his damage, so yeah, just gotta be careful with that pull. But not too bad. This dungeon's already way easier than the previous one I was doing. That previous one was insane. Alright, we'll wait for everybody to get here. Oh, they added a cooldown in Battle Shout. Details will show who is breaking the CCs. Let's see. Miscellaneous. CC breaks. Instead of healing done. Alright, alright. Throw your trap out there. I want to see. Or, nice! If that one gets broken. So what I've noticed about the Protection Warrior playstyle for BfA is what it seems to be based around is rotating your cooldowns and having a good uptime rotating those cooldowns. So what I'm trying to do here is use those cooldowns. So I ran into this pull. I used Last Stand. Now I'm going to get my demo shout up as quickly as possible, although they're letting this Colossus heal again by killing everything else. I can't charge a damn thing in this dungeon. That sucks. Hopefully they fix that. I can actually, I'll submit a bug report after this pull. You guys see that? Underneath him, that means he consumed someone, healed up, buffed his damage. Yeah, and this guy can't be stunned either, so he's just going around wrecking people. Threat doesn't seem to be too bad on my warrior. Maybe it was just the druid. Maybe druids just can't hold threat anymore. That was the way that they nerfed druids. They're like, you are tanky as all hell, but good luck tanking, because you can't hold aggro. I probably can't charge in, so let's just leap in. Oh wait, we've got everybody here. Let's do that too. Alright, let's go. So again, I'm going to run in. I'm popping my new Last Stand Bolster Talent Point combo. So that's going to help out. Oof. All of that damage. This Mythic mode damage is no joke. Hey, I was able to charge. You guys saw that? Out of instinct, I still tried to charge all the time. And it worked that time. So I'm very glad. Yeah, this group is killing everything first besides the Colossus. So now the Colossus is going to smash my face in. He has, I believe, 4 stacks of the buff. Look at this. Gathered souls. So, probably going to nuke me. Oh, it seems... Oh, it goes away now. Okay, before it would stack up. But it seems like it's just temporary now. Okay, that's not too bad. That's a good thing keeping aggro was too easy in your opinion. I agree, but if they make aggro too difficult to keep, like... The big change here is the fact that aggro is now not that easy to keep, but it's also going to punish you when you do AoE pulls. So in Mythic Plus, when you're running, gym boss, that's no big deal. No one's gonna pull off of you in that instance. But when like, let's say for example, Prot Warriors, your Thunderclap is on a 6-second cooldown, and your Revenge costs you the only resource you have to defend yourself. Rage is used for ignore pains and shield blocks. So without Rage, you just stand there and you take hits. That's it. That's all you do. So it's very important to have that Rage available to be able to use it on defensives. And like right now I can use it because that was one little guy over here. But it's important to maintain that Rage. And when it's used in such big chunks, 30 Rage is used to Revenge cleave. That's significant. I threw out 2 of my stuns in there trying to interrupt their AoE cast, but didn't seem to work out. So yeah, I just think that the threat was nerfed a little too much without considering class design. When you talk about Demon Hunters, Demon Hunters cleave all the damn time. Their Paladin, the Avenger Shield, already has a cleave. There's a new talent also that increases that cleave by 1. You also get things in your Consecrate. Consecrate uptime is 100%, and once you get something in your Consecrate, you're good. You're golden. When we talk about DKs, they have their Death and Decay. While in their Death and Decay, their Heart Strike cleaves really, really, really well. So most classes have really solid cleave. I just feel like maybe they should have added a little bit more to everybody so that everybody was on a little bit more equal footing. But I do agree that aggro was too easy to keep in Legion. You would walk in, do about 2 or 3 globals, and then you could walk away. Absolutely. I agree. I saw it too. And when you start looking at stuff like the MDI, there was people who would just use a few globals and then just run around the whole thing and just kite them for forever. Kite everything forever. So before that transfusion, make sure you go pick up... Oh no. I hurt myself by charging into that golden globe. You really like the Prot Warrior playstyle, but why must we be at the bottom again? I don't feel like we were at the bottom that badly in Legion. And sometimes, yes. In Legion, Nighthold, yeah. Nighthold, we were at the bottom. But when TOS came out and Antorus came out, I feel like Prot Warriors were in a good place. Alright, make sure I don't charge into one of these orbs. Perfect. So yeah, I don't think Prot Warriors were at the bottom for TOS and Antorus. I feel like most of the people that were playing Prot Warriors quit their Prot Warrior when Nighthold was out, because trying to do Crosis and trying to do Star Augur was frustrating. So I think a lot of people kind of quit around that time. So not a lot of people got to see an Antorus Prot Warrior. Antorus Prot Warriors were amazing because of the tier set bonus. That tier set bonus in Antorus was insane. During that battle cry, you spam Shield Slam. That was so much rage generated, so much rage consumed with anger management. Your cooldowns were just... they were really short. Your cooldowns were off the cooldown very quickly. Somebody... oh, okay, never mind. It was a leather belt. Somebody said, hey, do you need that belt? And I was like, I don't know what belt they're talking about. But I'm the only plate wearer here, so I can't share armor with anyone else. Prot Warrior wasn't bad in Legion. They just liked the raid utility and self-healing the other tanks. You always felt their incoming damage was really smooth. Not monk smooth, but smooth. Their incoming damage was okay, and I don't think it was like that smooth, because oh, my healer wasn't there for that pull. Hey guys, I can do a pull all by myself. So I think Prot Warrior damage was interesting because you had a bubble on you at all times, right? Ignore Pain was it's just a bubble. It was 90% of damage mitigated. For all intents and purposes, it was a bubble. So when that Ignore Pain would go down, you would get chunked. If you were low on rage and that Ignore Pain went down, you started getting chunked. On my Prot Warrior in Legion, anytime I was below 70% HP, I was not in a good spot unless I had a full rage bar. If I had a full rage bar, I was fine. But if I hit that 70% HP and had no rage, that's when things had the possibility of turning sour. By no means the strongest tank, and by no means the weakest tank. I feel like every tier... I think in Nighthold, maybe the weakest tank. That's it though. Like Emerald Nightmare, I think DKs were the weakest. They were just really weird to play, and then they got reworked, and then they became insane. But yeah, I wouldn't say that their damage was extremely smooth, especially when you were doing progression through either really high level mythics for the first time you were pushing plus 15 trying to get KSM, or pushing through heroic, especially in Nighthold. Nighthold was the one that really ruined it, because of that heavy magic damage. I remember having a versatility gear set because that's how much I just wanted to mitigate. Guardian Druid or Brewmaster? I need to do three Sunders. Yeah, my live warrior is named 3 Sunders. This guy's 2 Sunders because he wasn't the character copy. I now have my character copy who's 3 Sunders, but yeah. You've got a Hunter MDing to me here. Not sure if that's making a super... yeah, that's probably making a bit of a difference. I don't think he's MDing to me every single pull, so it's not always happening. Something else that I think is happening is Prot Warriors seem to have more multipliers to do damage. So like right now, my Azerite trait, whenever I block, I get more strength, right? Well, when I pop shield block, I'm guaranteed blocking. And then when I pop last stand, I'm guaranteed blocking. So my active mitigation is basically a DPS cooldown at this point because of my Azerite trait. So a few things are making me do more damage than they were on my Guardian Druid. But overall it's still... no, I'll just stay out here. I'll just pop Berserker Rage. Overall, I'm still doing more damage here than I was on my Guardian Druid, which is good. Every tank should have its individual things. And Guardian Druid seems to have more passive cleave, right? You have Thrash, you have Swipe, which is your filler. and it still seems to overall do less damage. Alright, seems like Pursuit's going to be over very soon. There it is. Let's run back into place. There's one ad running around right now, but I really need to get him into place. Alright, chasing Rogue Boy. Oh, man. Pretty good group I have here as well. Also, the dungeon is just not as difficult. In the previous dungeon that I was running, every pull had a mob that was casting, and those casts were hitting me for about 30 to 40k. Now, if that was happening here, I'd be getting absolutely destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. Even Last Stand, it makes me hit 200k, but let me see what I have without it. I have 149, so actually very similar to my Guardian Druid now. I do have a little bit more item level though. Oof, we keep getting more raptors right now as people step over them. Alright, there's one. Okay, I was gonna say there's one raptor bouncing around. Please give me the shield. RNGesus, give me the shield. There's one piece of gear. Normally 2 pieces of gear drop per boss. Ah, no gear. That's leather. No shield. Feels bad, man. Am I gonna test Mythic Plus with Warrior? Yes, Lugs, I am. I'm trying to get my keystone right now. No offense, but please use your demo shots more often. Mehmet, I will. I will. We don't need to pull that guy. They marked it, right? Yeah, they marked it. No need. Zandalar Revered 340 bracers. Yeah. Oh, yeah. People are saying that they have the other gear. I don't think all the DPS is here. No, we're missing Havoc Demon Hunter. Alright, we're gonna have to get another interrupt going. Not bad. And also, what do I not want to play at all? Oh, been thinking when BfA hits, what am I gonna main? Assuming nothing is gonna change aside from numbers now. What do I find playing? I find Demon Hunter really, really fun. So the 2 things that I am going to play for sure are Vengeance Demon Hunters and Prot Warriors. Those are the 2 classes I'm going to play when BfA goes out. What's one thing I don't want to play? I never liked playing Rogue ever. I've been playing World of Warcraft for a very long time, and combo point classes, they don't do it for me. Combo point classes are not meant for me. So yeah, not a rogue. As far as anything else, let me just fear bomb these guys so that they can interrupt. I had already used my shockwave, so I'm gonna use it again. Gonna pop that Last Stand bolster. While that is up, I keep forgetting that that Last Stand bolster now gives me 100% block, because while that's up, it's actually a waste to use your active mitigation, so don't use it. As far as like tanking classes that I don't want to play at all, ooh, they took out my healer immediately. They went straight for my healer. Tanking classes that I don't want to play at all, probably Guardian Druids. They just, and it's not for any bad reason. I just feel like Guardian Druids already have a lot of people who main it and play it, so there's plenty of people already doing that content and showing you guys what there is to see with the Guardian Druid. In the BfA beta right now, I haven't found too many other people that are doing endgame consistently and are actually like comparing tanking endgame, besides maybe in one class. So that's why I did every single class. But in terms of tanks, probably Guardian Druid is the one that interests me the least. You really like Fury, just worried Prot Warrior won't be viable in Mythic Plus, just like tanking. Right now it seems okay. One thing that I've noticed, give me hope that you're sticking to the Prot. Yes, I am sticking to Prot, no matter what. Our Brewmaster's looking good in BfA. I have not leveled up my Brewmaster yet. I'm currently leveling up my Death Knight. Oh, wait, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, somebody pulled. So I'm currently leveling up my Blood DK. So as far as Brewmasters, I have not tried it yet. So can't tell you yet. Brewmasters is next, right after DK. I've tried Brewmaster while leveling, and they're fine. They just don't have as much self-healing, but most classes don't have that much self-healing anymore. That's a change that they really wanted to do from Legion to here. But yeah, there's a few changes. But yeah, Brewmasters, they seem fine. As long as they still have stagger, they're still going to be a very solid tank. But I haven't tried them at endgame yet. Oh, the totems have reanimated. I think once now. Alright, one of the totems is very high up. Come on, come on, we got this. We got this. Right? Right? Oh no, one of the totems is very high. Come on, come on, come on, we gotta kill this totem. Oh, we got it. We got it. Perfect. I think he's gonna do his noxious stench. Okay, next leap. Here it is. He's gonna do his stench. Oh no, the totems did come back up. Healer is at 75% mana. I don't know if this is gonna happen. Doesn't seem like the DPS is very coordinated, to be honest. Alright, so the noxious stench is gonna be next leap, so I can come over here and try to help Deeps a little bit. Now let's go back to him. Let's charge him. Noxious stench, there it is. Make sure you interrupt that. Very important. Alright. This is the highest totem right now, so if we take this one down, we should be able to take out the other one as well. 12k, 12k. Perfect. Transition. It's like we know what we're doing. Alright, demo shout. After this demo shout, we're going to do last stand. So let's keep a decent ignore pain up. I wish the values were working for weak auras ignore pain right now, but they're not. They're not. There's a noxious stench. Gotta interrupt that. He should only get one tick off at any given moment. So here's a bolster. My active mitigation is down. I have one charge of it now, but I'll use it after this bolster is up. You guys can see the Proud Warrior has gotten a little bit of love here and there, and things are starting to add up. Things are definitely starting to add up. So not looking as terrible as it once was. This is a Mythic 0. I am geared for this, so this isn't like an under-geared character that I have or something. I am getting hit pretty hard, but I have my active mitigation up. I want to save my shield wall if I can. Here's my demo shout. Gotta interrupt that noxious stench. Perfect. Wasn't... Oh! I think that is an upgrade too. Yes! That is a 15 item level upgrade. Very nice. And it's actually haste verse, which is better than crit. You know? Getting upgrades. Nice. 327. This is my highest gear tune in the BfA beta, by the way. We can skip these guys. Let's just hug the wall, and they'll never see you. They'll never see you. You'll wait for my feedback on DK. You like Unholy, but not sure what to do about Blood. Yeah, Lorenzo, right now DK is looking very, very strong. Especially if you are already comfortable with the Blood DK, there's not much changing. There's a few talent points changing here and there. A few of the values, you know, some of the numbers have been changed a little bit. But in terms of everything, you know, just your Blood DK without the artifact ability, which I realize the artifact ability giving everyone Leech was insane. And that's what made certain compositions viable, especially when you talk about stuff like Team No Healer and stuff, running 4 DPSers. That leech was very important, and it's no longer there. It got replaced with a talent point that only gives you leech on one swing, and only to you, not to everybody. It gives the Blood DK leech for one attack. Not the best. An extra little healing ability that I don't think they necessarily need. I hope everybody backs up. No, Demon Hunter, you're gonna kill us. I threw that Storm Bolt on that ad. Hopefully they take it down. Alright, let's demo shout right now. My active mitigation just fell off, so I want to start rotating things. That's what it seems like. The new playstyle of the Prot Warriors is going to be slowly rotating all your cooldowns. I popped Spell Reflect for that as well. That skewer that just happened. I have my active mitigation up. As soon as I get enough rage, there it is. Here's a skewer. It's gonna hit decently hard. There it is. Okay. There's a soul rend. Let me back up a little bit. Hopefully, yeah, everybody ran away. Two different directions, but hey, you know, everybody ran away. Here's a demo shout again. Here's my avatar. Okay. Yeah, so far, mob management has been okay. Let me pop a shield wall here. I got down low. I wanted to pop this spider so that it didn't get in the way of anything. So yeah, that spider, they hurt. Their magic damage, you know, not a crazy way to mitigate them besides Spell Reflect, which is pretty nerf right now. I'm gonna pop Demo Shot again. We're probably gonna be a little too far away from the healer to do anything. Oh, I tried to Stormbolt that ad. Somebody brought an ad as right to the boss. That might be wipe, depending on if we can get everything else down. We did get everything else down. I don't know. We'll see. We gotta just keep pushing through this. Spell Reflect on that, Demo Shout. I'm just gonna pop all the things, right? Right now, it's all about just surviving this. Perfect. Mythic plus key. What did we get, guys? Shrine of the Storm. That's not bad, and it's fortified. Oh, that's right. They switched up the affixes to be the opposite way. Fortified and Tyrannical are gonna be your first ones every time. Shrine of the Storm is over on the Alliance Zone, if I'm not mistaken, over on Kultiras. Is it the one that's... No, that's Siege of Borealis. Okay. Where's Shrine of the Storm? There it is. Shrine of the Storm. Okay. Let's head over there. Yeah, this isn't a very easy dungeon, especially these two guys. The council is really gonna hurt. But let's get a group together. +2. All right. Actually, let me hearth out back just to the pyramid. Brewmasters will get some changes very soon, including talent changes. All right, so it's a good time to be leveling the Blood Decay instead while these changes kind of pour in. The way orb generation works, I'm glad that they're getting a change to the orb generation, because right now it just it felt like a really big change going from how they play in Legion, how I've seen them play and how I've seen other people generate those orbs, to how they are now. It just seemed like a really big downfall. So I'm glad they're getting that. Mistweaver gonna need some serious changes too. It's pretty indecent in Legion compared to other way easier ways of playing healing specs. So Mistweaver right now pretty similar, and you want that to change. You got Lua errors when you use weak auras. Yeah, Jeremy, for a while I was just getting a ton of Lua errors. I wasn't able to do weak auras at all. I had to reinstall it probably twice. So yeah, my weak auras were really glitched out for a while. I just had to go back in there and completely reinstall everything. Thank you, Mehmet. Thank you. Have I found a website yet that gives dungeon trash ability details? No, Steve, but normally... I didn't do it for every single dungeon, but normally I'll put out those videos that are called Mythic Plus pulls and run-throughs, and I go over like the big pulls of what you need to do, and what I plan on changing is significant trash as well. Like any trash, any mini bosses that are going to be doing abilities that you really need to look out for, I plan on going over that in those pulls and run-throughs as well. I didn't do it in Legion, but I plan on doing it for BfA. So I'm going to have two different types of guides. One straight up for bosses, and one for the trash, how much percentage you're going to be getting, like kind of checkpoints. Like when you start running through these dungeons, you should know when I hit this zone, I should have 60%. And the reason for that is because the rest of the dungeon the rest of the dungeon, everything I could pull is only 40%. So at this point, I need to have this. So I plan on extending that series a little bit better. It wasn't as clear as I would have liked it to have been in Legion, but that's something that I want to bring back and expand on. Orb Generation was OP with tier 20. That was what I heard. I remember Kegger talking about it. In your opinion, do you think Prot will be viable for high mythic keys? It depends, Sadistic. I think at this point, with a lot of the changes they've made, it depends on the affixes. And this isn't even necessarily just a dig at Prot Warriors. It says Islands Unlocked. That was kind of weird. Alright, wait, what did we get? Siege, Shrine of the Storm. Hold on, let me start this group, and then I will answer your question. So do I think Prot will be viable for high mythic keys? I think high mythic keys are gonna suffer from the fact that the aggro has been changed. So if they keep the same affixes, and I don't know if they will keep the same affixes or if they're gonna change things up, but if they keep the same affixes, Storm Song. If they keep the same affixes, then on Skittish Week, it's going to be terrible. Necrotic Week is going to be difficult. And Raging and Bolstering are also going to be difficult depending on the dungeon. Raging and Bolstering are really depending on the dungeon. But trying to kite on this low aggro system for something like Necrotic, if it still lasts the full, I believe it's 8 seconds, it's gonna be more difficult for you to hold threat without doing anything to a mob for a full 8 seconds. And then when we talk about, like, there's going to be a lot of mini bosses and stuff, it's not going to be the easiest thing to do. And that's not only for Prot. That's going to be for a decent amount of tanks. Not sure if you're downloading the correct file. Where did I get mine? Jeremy on MMO Champion on the forums. If you go to the beta section of the forums, there's a sticky thread that's called something along the lines of add-ons that are working in BfA, something like that. So that's where I got mine. Something else that also helped me to deal with my weak auras was importing Legion weak auras. So these are my Blood DK ones. So something else to help me, instead of just going from brand new all the time, was actually doing these. And then something else you also want to do, somebody here pointed it out to me once, was to type this in, console script error 0, because sometimes you do get a lot of errors and they just get in the way. So if you type this command in, then you can get rid of a decent chunk of those errors and hopefully be able to do something with your weak auras. But importing also works. Let's see, where can I fly? I can't fly there. Okay. Let's start running over there. Hopefully people will queue up. If not, you know, any of you guys can queue up if you guys have at least 320. At least 320 gear. This dungeon can be a little bit more difficult, but if we have 320, we can probably pull through it. Do I know if Azurite gear traits got unlocked for Mythic drops? Yeah, this is, so you see right here, this is a Mythic helmet. I've got my Azurite trait in it. 340 Mythic, got it. So yeah, it did get unlocked. But I do remember that from last week now. Now that you mention it, I remember, oh, that guy is 340? Yo, Joe Bull, you're killing it, man. Yeah, I think that's the only piece of Mythic gear I have that has, the only piece of Azurite Mythic. Yeah, I keep all these Azurite pieces just to see how they're changing the traits, because all of these have completely different traits. So it's good to see. STL, I'm sorry you feel that way, my friend. It's good to take a break every now and then, though. I know yesterday I was also getting frustrated just having writer's block trying to write out a script for a new video for you guys, and playing Realm Royale was actually helping out a lot. So every now and then, take a break, play another game, come back to this whenever you're ready. Am I going to get into high mythic keys as a prot warrior, really needing some confidence for prot warrior favorite class just keeps getting dumped on? I think it's going to depend on you. So, kind of like... Perfect. Kind of like in Legion, prot warriors did have a little bit of a bad rep. But if you had the gear, if you were a prot warrior with, let's say like right now in Live Legion, you're trying to get into a plus 15. If you're a prot warrior with 902 item level, you're not going to get into a plus 15. But if you're a warrior and you somehow not have 940, 960, you know, 970 gear, it's like, okay, this person did grind out their gear. So it depends on you as an individual and how much you really want to grind out. And if you grind out that gear, regardless of the class, I think most reasonable groups will accept you. There are going to be those groups that are very demanding, but those groups are going to be, you know, the demanding groups are the groups that are going to say, I want you to have AOTC on day 1 of the new raid, right? I want you to have KSM, and the leader doesn't have KSM. So, you know, you can get into the reasonable groups. The unreasonable groups are just going to want easy mode everything. They're just, you know, going to run 5 Guardian Druids. Wait, what? Why did this person leave? The healer left. He told someone cut that shit out and then instantly left. I don't know who he's talking to or what happened. Huh. Okay. Got upset. There it is. Took a while to list too. These mobs out here. Ruthless. Slowing me. There's like 30 of them. Oh man. Am I gonna die to these mobs? These mobs are getting me, man. Let's go this way. I don't know what way to go for the world entrance of this dungeon. I just need to run away right now. Sko said he was 307 on his tank and wanted to do Mythic Plus. Not sure if he will succeed. 307's a little low, but you can find a group. Man, these guys are deadly out here. I had to pop a cooldown. All right. Now that I'm no longer dead or dying, let's go back up.
The tendrils of fate shall claim you.
There are some dungeons I just have not been to the world entrance, and this gate is closed for me. And I have a really odd feeling that I need to go into that gate. Let's knock these guys out. It looks like we have a healer pending as well, so we're going to be able to complete the group. Doing some heroic dungeons or Mythic Plus on my warrior. Nacho, we did a Mythic 0 to get a key. I now have a key. We're running over to a Mythic Plus 2 right now on my warrior. But I don't know how to... Maybe it was the same... Oh! Hey. I was thinking I needed to get in here. I guess the door doesn't mean anything. You just want the 3 Mage Tower skins and that's it? Yeah, Mage Tower is difficult, man. And it can lead to a lot of frustration. You think you'll be able to do this key on time? I hope so, Mohammed. One of the DPSers is a little under geared. Not too bad. It depends on what kind of healer we get, and it also depends on everyone's experience with this dungeon, right? If no one has any experience on this dungeon, then every boss is going to be a struggle to get through. Every boss is just going to be hard to do. But if everyone has experience in this dungeon, we'll be fine. People are leaving. Here's the world entrance. We found it. That is... I feel like without flying, getting to all these Mythic Pluses the first, I don't know, 5 or 6 months before they implement flying is... Oh, man. It's going to be rough. Oh, let me get the flight path while I'm here. Yeah, 307 on your tank. You're going to need a really good group to do Mythic Plus, because Mythic 0... let's just let's hang out over here. There's some PvP stuff happening over there. So Mythic 0 is 340 item levels. So if you're 307, you are 33 item levels below. So I'm not saying you can't do it, because you certainly can, but it's gonna be a struggle. You're gonna have more than a few wipes. If anyone overpulls or body pulls anything, yeah, you're gonna go down. A few of the boss fights are gonna be very difficult too, because unless you have really heavy DPS, then you won't meet DPS checks either. The only tank you found that deals with necrotic well is Paladin. You can drop stacks with Bubble and prevent new stacks with Blessing Spell Warding. You hear monks were okay too. M. Dalton also DKs. DKs have AMS. They can do the same thing as Spell Warding. But yes, DKs and Paladins with that Blessing of Spell Warding. But that Spell Warding is on a 3-minute cooldown, so you're not going to wait 3 minutes before every pull, unfortunately. But DKs can do it better. Anything good happening with warriors yet? 5% buff. 5% buff to stamina. I just want IP off the global. Give me IP off the global, and I promise you I won't cry into my pillow every night. I think there was some buffs on rage spending and reducing cooldowns as well. Oh yeah, anger management, right? I thought it was only Fury. At least it was listed under the Fury changes. Where is it? Let me go up. Talents and anger management. It does say Fury. Yeah, every 20 rage reduces cooldown of recklessness. I don't think that changed for a prop. I really don't. I think it's just Vanguard. I think it's just the 5% buff to stamina. Azurite powers. I don't know if any significant changes happened to warriors because the values seem really messed up. Yeah, I'm not too focused on if the values are extremely low or extremely high. It matters, but if they're at a decent level, I think they just need to get tuned up a little bit. This guy also left. We just need people. We just need the shrine. You thought AMS required the Lego back to work? Oh, maybe, Dalton. Maybe then. Maybe that's why in Legion I remember them just doing the AMS. Lots of wars happening at the summoning stones. Yes, there are. And right now that was 1v2 with 1 DPSer and 1 healer as a prop. There is no way I have enough burst to take out a healer. Getting to Mythic Plus dungeons with War Mode on? Yeah. You were able to get your Prot Warrior Mage skin for your new account this morning. Basically done until BfA for now. Nice, Lugs. Congrats. Congrats. Did they open up the Mage Towers constantly now? I know they say that they were just going to have 100% uptime. Oh, also, let me... That's not the right button. Let me look to see when the whole Q&A thing is happening. I think it was happening tomorrow. Is it already on page 2? It's a lot of patch notes. But yeah, I think there's a Q&A happening very soon for everyone. Hey guys, wait, I know this person. This person was in my other run. This person was in that run with my druid, in the run that we started the stream with. That didn't go over too well. That was I recognize your name. There's not that many people. Not yet. I could have sworn. I see dungeon testing tomorrow. A normal old deer open between tomorrow and Monday. By the way, Blizzard, why so many testing weekends on holidays like Mother's Day and Father's Day? I'm gonna uninvite. If he wants to come back in, he can. Why so many? That seems to be the impact right now whenever they do open raid testing. Yeah, I don't see the whole Q&A thing. I could have sworn. Maybe I'm just being crazy. Nice. There it is. A little underleveled. I mean, yeah, a little underleveled, but I think we'll be okay. Oh, developer Q&A. Here it is. 6:14 tomorrow, live on Twitch at 11 a.m. Pacific. 11 a.m. Pacific. So let me. You guys can convert this to your time zone, but there's the Q&A tomorrow. So hopefully they address a few of the changes. They don't like talking about specific class changes, and you know that makes sense. Let's say there's like 10 million people playing this game. Only a very, very small fraction are going to be playing Proud Warriors or something like that. So it makes sense. So hopefully the information we do get out of it is good. What mic am I using? Looks like a Blue Snowball Black Edition. Just asking. Yes, that is exactly what I'm using, Nacho. Here's a better look at it. Yeah, it's a Snowball Black Edition. The pop filter was just, you know, whatever pop filter I found on Amazon at the time. I think it was like $3 or something like that. And then the arm is actually an IKEA lamp. And so if you guys know Nerds from the chat, Nerds found an IKEA hack, and the lamp is $7. You buy the lamp, you take off everything that came with the lamp, and you can actually mount this with it. The only thing is, it's not a perfect mount because I didn't have an adapter. So for me, I have a little bit of electrical tape, just a little bit of a ghetto fix, and that tape is like right here where it attaches. But if you find an adapter that's also just a few cents more, you can attach this directly to the arm. So yeah, just a quick little setup, but it works like a boom arm for $7 on a microphone that is also easy on the budget. I think it's like $30. How's Prot ranking up right now, Sconius? It's getting better. Every build we get, it's getting better. This last build, we got a 5% buff to stamina. So that happened yesterday, late yesterday. So slowly starting to get better. Yeah, there's still a few changes that I feel should be changed. There's still a few changes that I feel should happen, rather. But it's getting better, man. It's not as bad as when the beta first came out, when it was alpha, still a work in progress. It was really rough. It was pretty damn bad, but getting better, man. Pug Life and Rip Key are back. Absolutely. We're gonna rip this key, guys. Is this dungeon set to Mythic? Yes, it is. And we've got our keystone. Where's my keystone? Aha! Aha! I'm not gonna say I panicked. I was just cool as ice, guys. Don't worry about it. Alright, someone's almost here. Here it is. We almost got someone here. Oh, he's phased. He's not in war mode. Okay, I need to wait for the second person. Rogue Boy. You can do a Rogue Boy. But yeah, Proud Warriors right now are ranking up. They're starting to get better. Proud Warrior, I still think, is at the bottom of the list, to be honest. But something else that's important to know is I was going to put out a video for you guys all about blocking, how blocking works, what the formula is for it, at least the formula that I came up with that would always get you within 1% of that block chance, so of that mitigation rather. So I was gonna put that out, and then as I'm editing the video that weekend, Blizzard puts out a statement that they're going to change the way that block works so that shields and base armor no longer have diminishing returns on each other. So that got changed around a little bit, so I'm waiting for that change to go live. So this has always been 64. So since they're not going to share diminishing returns, hopefully this 64 turns into 67, 69, 70, just a few percentage higher. And once that gets bumped up, we'll be in an even better position. So once blocking gets changed up, I'm going to put out a new video all about that. But prop paladins and prop warriors will get bumped up a little bit more as well. So that change is coming. No DRs on armor and shields. So I'm looking forward to that. How's the self-sustain? Is it only impending victory or victory rush? Right now, John, it is. We still have ignore pain. But yeah, ignore pain, you know, just a little bit of a bubble. It's only 50% still of the incoming damage. So yeah, ignore pain is not the right answer yet. Something else that I was talking about, with someone else, sorry, is that it would be nice. Oh, dueling it up, guys. Rogues, got him. Something that I was talking about is it would be nice to put legendary bracers in a talent point. So if picking up impending victory gave you impending victory itself and like the bracer heal, or it doesn't matter where, but maybe heavy repercussions, to make heavy repercussions better, it gave you that bracer heal. It would be really nice to get that bracer heal as a talent point. I'm picking Into the Fray versus impending victory. Yeah, Nacho, Mehmet asked me to pick up Into the Fray to see how it works out. So I'm running with Into the Fray. I am missing my heal, I'm not going to lie to you, but, you know, not too bad. Which reminds me, let me actually do this so that it doesn't keep loading up. But yeah, hopefully it'll work out. We ran the Mythic 0 and it was fine. If they put bracer heal as a talent point, you'll never ever reroll from a warrior. I agree. A lot of classes are getting their legendaries back, right? Like a lot of classes have their legendaries as talent points here, or Azerite traits, or even just abilities. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. So yeah, a lot of classes are getting that. I think for warriors that bracer was so powerful, it would make sense to add it somewhere, whether it's with Vengeance Weaving, whether it's with Devastator, and that's what makes Devastator like worth it to pick. Just something where we can pick up that Rage Eaten turns into HP. Anger management right now is just really good. I think something that can make heavy repercussions better is add the legendary pants to heavy repercussions. 1 extra charge of shield block, 1 extra charge of spell reflect, make heavy repercussions that block heavy build. Like heavy repercussions is supposed to be all about the blocking, right? Super block heavy. You just maintain your shield in front of you the whole time. Well, what better to make heavy repercussions worth it than adding those legendary pants? And yeah, hopefully those bracers one day. Alright, let's summon. Everybody's here. Let's run this +2 and rip key it up. Did we even get any baked in legendaries as prot warriors? No, we did not. There is no baked in legendaries. Because this bolster talent point was not a legendary. Dragon Roar was not a legendary. Unstoppable Force was not a legendary. Punish was not a legendary. And those are all the changes. I guess Into the Fray changed to be any mob. But yeah, these were not talent points. This stun row was also not really a legendary. So yeah, we didn't get any legendaries. I know, Nacho. I know, man. Very nice. Mythic +2. Oh, here it is. Here's a font of power. Alright, I'll wait for the rogue to be in here. And then I'll buff and we can get the Mythic Plus going. Nice. Let's do a ready check. Oh, insert keystone. I got your keystone right here, Mr. Font. Oh, let's do this. Everybody's ready. All right, guys. First Mythic Plus. Here's the rip key. Buddy of mine did heroic Argus. Told me what killed him. But long story short, 3 minutes, 30+ minute. Yeah, man. Blocking is intense. If you guys are interested in seeing my logs on my Prot Warrior in live, look up 3 Sunders from Dalaran, and you guys can see my Argus logs. I was ignore pain blocking so many things. If you look at like the healing done and you look at the absorbs of damage taken, like damage taken can get a little heavy, but if you see how much of it I actually absorbed by ignore pain spamming and making a build that was heavy on rage generation and rage consumption, you guys would be surprised at how much I was mitigating. Alright, let's do this. I hate this no path available. Why did this patch break the things? Look, I can't. Oh, there it is. Finally. Sometimes I can charge, sometimes I can't right now. What is going on with this build? Alright. So unfortunately, I do have to keep that open over on the right-hand side, as annoying as it is, and I know it is annoying. It's going to help keep my enemy forces updated, right? So that I know how much I'm pulling and how much I'm not pulling. Nacho, I saw you over on Twitch. I see you. I see you. Ripkey gods, we summon you. No. We don't need the Ripkey gods right now. I'm okay without them. If they want to take a little break, it's time for vacation. It's like it's summer. They can take the summer off, right? They can come back in September or October or something. Like a few months into BfA. Just let me have a few months of no Ripkey gods. Don't remind me of Legion keys. Legion keys, when they first came out, I had a group that we failed to a +2. We failed for about an hour. Alright, so hopefully these guys follow me. This is what's going to be really terrible with the whole threat changes. Trying to kite those mobs like that. It's just, I don't think it's going to work out. No, look at that. The rogue went down. It's just hard to maintain aggro and try to kite at the same time. Especially on casters. Alright, so first death of the dungeon. Here's our offering. No, Demon Hunter. Don't do it. They should give shoulder legos instead of the talent point. 3 heroic leaps would be fun. Yeah, that the shoulder legendary was fun. Wasn't as useful as I would have liked it to have been, but fun. It was actually the second legendary I got. So in terms of me using that shoulder legendary, I used to use it a lot. Oh no. Oh no, here's our rip. Here's our rip, guys. I am getting destroyed by magic damage. It is fortified, by the way, guys. It is absolutely fortified. Oh no. Oh no. How much did that hit me for? 40k, 20k. I was getting hit for 20ks on magic damage, and then the 40k. Yeah, no, it's not going to be very pretty. Alright, 16% enemy forces. Not too bad. Here's our rip. There's everybody dead. There's the 6 deaths. 6 deaths. I'll wait for... Okay. I was gonna buff up there, but we can wait. We can wait to buff up. It was that body pull that got us. There's the Rip Key, Pug Life, Broken Bones. All the things, man. All the things. Failing a +2 sounds like my current guild. Ouch. Ouch. We are all under geared though. A +2 is going to be dropping like 350 item level, maybe 345. So everybody here is at least 15 item levels below, if not, you know, at my level, which is almost 20. Fortified at level 2, yeah. So Fortified and Tyrannical are now the first affix you get in any Mythic dungeon. So if you're running a +2, it has a chance of being Tyrannical or Fortified. That's going to be the standard. The standard Mythic Plus now just comes with that affix. No way around it. All right, let's use that demo shout now. That water blast. What I've noticed in these dungeons is that a magic damage is very, very intense to the point where your group needs to be interrupting. Like those interrupts, they gotta be on it. You magic mitigation this expansion. Can't be missing them. Whoa, whoa, whoa! This guy's already here. All right, let's do this. This guy's gonna kick my ass. Alright, so I got my interrupt here. Let's demo shout. There's the wash away. He got stunned. I'm about to chain stun him right after this. I don't have my interrupt, so let me just chain stun. Unfortunately, my charge doesn't do a stun anymore, and there's no talent point for it. One of the things I miss is that charge stun. But 20% of total enemy forces, not bad. Keep at it, ignore the pain. I'm trying to ignore as much of the pain as I can, but it's on the global. How do you get those emotes on YouTube, Bradley? Bradley, those are specific to the channel, and they are for sponsors of the channel. It's kind of like Twitch subscribing. When you subscribe to a Twitch streamer, you get the custom emotes. Same thing. Somebody said mark them up so we focus DPS better. That's a very good idea. I wish I had Opie. It's terrible. We're making it work. We're making it work. Alright. So, 22%. I don't know if I'm going to need to pull like these little guys. That's something that we're going to find out right now, right? How to get the enemy forces completed for this dungeon. Alright, let me get Avatar. Perfect. Alright, let me start trying to run away here. Let me pop this. Demo shout up. I got roots on me. I'm gonna just pop shield wall. To be completely honest with you. It's a lot of stuff on me right now. Let me start trying to kite a little bit. Okay. So I do see a little bit of healing going out as well in part of these NPCs. They do have healing, but not a whole lot of like interrupts or anything yet. Let me pop my spell reflect. Oh no. Demo shout. Keep me alive. Ah, here's a rip key. Yeah, we're going to my healer. No, one of the DPSers said he's lagging. Here's the heal. It's gonna go off. My healer's dead, so let's reset. That pull I believe had 4 healers in it at the end. This is rough, guys. It's definitely just having less gear. Like if I were to farm Mythic Zeros all day, I could hit 340. So that's an extra 13 item levels. Probably hit like maybe 150k HP. Wouldn't be the most terrible thing. Alright, one of the people is AFK, so we have to DPS this guy first. Let's do that. And then the other spiritualist has to be DPS second. Attendant can do whatever he wants. All right. So just waiting on the other DPSer. He said he was lagging, so he's restarting his client. I don't want to use my buff yet. Oh, we don't need CC breaks. We can actually look at the healing done now. Not bad. Total damage taken 8.3k. So on a tank where I'm getting completely destroyed, my average damage taken was about 9k. So averaging 8.3k damage taken means that I'm definitely at about the gear level to be doing this. And the healing can keep up. I was taking 8.3k. He's doing 8.2k healing. So a little bit less. But we should be okay. Also, all the ads, all of the extra little ads are now dead here and dead over there. So we should be sitting at 26. Pretty good. All right, this guy DC'd. Hopefully he comes back. All out of Red Bull. Don't have wings anymore. There he is. He's back. He's dead on the floor. His corpse reappeared. Let's do this. We're gonna get this +3 key, guys. We have 27 minutes left. Easy. Oh, there he is. He released. He's running back. Alright, gonna LOS pull them here. And that's just because they are, the spiritualists are casters. So I definitely don't want them to, like, be split up. So this really, really helps. Alright. There's one spiritualist going down, right? Let's pop Demo Shout. And I don't, oh, I do have a stun. There it is. One of the things I really am worried about when it comes to the new stuff is the fact that all warriors, we should be good next pull. We'll be fine. All warriors got fear. They got intimidating shout. And I think that's going to result in a lot of pulls too. Like in that one, I could have feared them, but then that would have resulted in more. Am I maining a prot warrior in BfA? Yeah, if they keep doing all those little changes to where prot warriors are getting better, yeah, for sure. Alright, we're good now. Now we only have 2 guys. Let's kill this guy and then we're good. If anyone has repair, that'd be awesome. Anyone? Anyone? Do I know anything about the reward system in Mythic Plus? Is it the same as Legion 1 loot box? Yes. Yeah, I'll show you after this. Alright, let's jump down here. So with this, now I can pop a fear bomb if I really wanted to, but it's not necessary. But here, now that there's no people, no more ads, I can pop that fear bomb. But again, at this point, no longer necessary. We've got this rest of the pool. So just doing a little bit of kiting, not too much. You guys see my threat isn't that high. When I was doing that kiting, my threat was sitting at like 120%. Not as high as you're used to in Legion by any means, but yeah, you just got to be a little bit more careful. Perfect. This boss is gonna hurt, but the next boss is gonna be the worst one for sure. You think it's 3 pieces of loot? No, I think it's one. It's one at the end. It says complete a mythic dungeon with your keystone to earn this chest. Your weekly chest will contain a piece of gear. A piece of gear. How come I can't charge? The charges in BfA right now, man, are frustrating. Alright, so I had shield wall up for the first little bit there. Mitigate that incoming damage in the beginning. Now I have Demo Shout up. I want to get that Thunderclap going because it helps extend that duration. Now let's block. If I eat a decent more amount of rage, I get my demo shout up pretty soon. So this guy is casting on someone else. No need for me to use any of my mitigation. Here's my mitigation now that he's done. Demo shout time. Time for some ignore pains. I can save up this ignore pain as well. That surging rush, he's going to surge that direction. You need to see the direction that he's going to surge in. This is fortified, and he almost one-shot all my DPS. You guys see that? If this was tyrannical, he would have one-shot my DPS. Alright, so again, he's casting on my DPSer here. So as soon as he's done, there it is, shield block. You just need to be really aware of what you're casting when you're casting it. Like what's needed at the time. It's very, very important, because or else you're just wasting your active mitigation. And since warriors are some of the only classes left with like stack, well actually it's about half and half. DKs don't have stacks, druids don't have stacks. Alright. One of them is almost down, or two of them was almost down. All right, we only have one left. Grasping tentacles. Uh-oh, we got two of those. Perfect. Got them down immediately. What comes to mythic keystones? What I've seen right now is the first affix is going to be either tyrannical or fortified, depending on the week, and then after that. I don't know if they have introduced the new ones yet. I know that there was one that they wanted to introduce, and I don't know if all the old ones are in here. So I don't know, like let's say this week, I don't know if this week is like skittish week or something. I honestly don't know. Where's the loot? Where's, hey Blizzard, I guess no loot. Let me pull these guys back. I don't want to accidentally pull the other group next to. Vengeance probably get nerfed after it drops. Honestly, they're very strong. I can't say they don't need their survivability nerfed at all. Their survivability isn't that crazy. What's very crazy about Vengeance Demon Hunters is the fact that everything is a cleave and everything hits very, very hard. So they do a lot of damage. All of that damage is cleave. You have Immo Aura, you have Soul Cleave, you have Spirit Bomb. The only thing that isn't is just Fracture. But that's considered, it's not considered your filler. It's a good soul shard generator if you pick it up. But yeah, that's the one thing that doesn't cleave. So everything is cleave, everything does no path available. Man. So yeah, I think Vengeance Demon Hunters, if they get nerfed, it'll probably be on damage or healing. Probably damage actually, not necessarily healing. But yeah, they don't really need a heal for much else. I mean a nerf for like survivability or anything. Let's interrupt that. Try your best to interrupt that wind burst. Okay, let me. Anyone? No. Okay. Anyone with the interrupt? No. Okay, this is hurting. All right, let's move him out of that ward. Come over here. Follow me. No. Okay, someone interrupted. Perfect. Your loot is at the chest at the end. Oh, that's right. It's a Mythic Plus. You're right. I forgot. I wanted to loot the boss. You are 100% correct. I'm not used to the Mythic Plus here at the BfA beta. You're right. You're both right. Is this the furthest I've gotten to Mythic Plus as a tank statistic? This is my first Mythic Plus, yeah. They introduced Mythic Pluses into the beta last night. Very, very late last night. And so I haven't done any of them. I was leveling up my Blood DK to start that series. Hopefully next week I could start doing Mythics and, you know, Mythic Pluses on my Blood DK next week. So yeah, this is the first Mythic Plus I do at all. I've done Mythic Zeros. Mythic Plus, first one. Very nice. Yeah, we're getting beat up pretty bad, but it's getting better. It's getting better. 43%. Not too bad. All right, let's do this. This attendant is going to be the spellcaster. Let me demo shout up. Let me start doing some ignore pain. Nope. A little bit of LOS there. Got the interrupt off as well. And the LOS was just to kind of buy a little bit of time for my healer. But also, that attendant was in the middle of casting. I didn't have an interrupt. And not too many interrupts going out. Alright, we're good now. We're good. One mob left. This is an uphill battle, man. This is a struggle. Okay, I want that thing to go away. Perfect. That Tempest went away. My healer has a decent amount of mana. Let's pull this. This guy is not about me. This rune carver, not about me. Basically, what needs to happen here is people need to move into the ward. I need to move the Sorn out of the rune right here on the ground. People need to move into it because of this cast right here, Carve Flesh. So whoever that's being cast on, if they're not in the rune, they're going to get completely destroyed. It's on my healer. He is in the rune. Especially since it's fortified, that's just going to be doing that much more damage. All these other guys are non-elites. You know, they can bounce around a little bit. No big deal. My main focus is moving this rune carver. Alright, the rune carver doesn't have the buff, so the rune carver is out. Here's a Carve Flesh on someone who's right outside the rune. You guys see? Oh, my healer got 3 shot. You guys saw that? That was intense. That was intense, man. Okay, here's another Carve Flesh on the rogue. The rogue is standing inside. Perfectly fine. Only took like 10% damage. We're good. Alright, let's move him out of this one. Come over here. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, somebody can res the healer, so we're good. Man, these mythic pluses. 49% of enemy forces. I don't know if we're gonna get them all, but we should be okay. I don't see the last room. We can always jump back in the last room. Heading over to the last room, there's also one area that has just a lot of non-elite trash that I can pick up. Alright, these apprentices are gonna be the focus. We gotta take these guys down. This caster damage in BfA, intense. So I get my Devastator, my Shockwave up first. Now I'm just getting my my active mitigation up. Now that my active mitigation is up, I get Demo Shout up. And then here it is. I'm gonna. Oh man, I accidentally hit my shield block and my bolster at the same time. So a little bit of a wasted active mitigation there, to be honest. There's another stun going out right now. Last Stand is no longer up with that bolster talent point, so I'm gonna be popping my active mitigation out. Let me move these guys just back and forth on this platform, and we're good. There's another pull. Successfully downed. And the healer is going to have to just heal a lot this one. This guy, he just does an AoE cast for magic damage that it just hurts like hell. Here it is. Oh no, not that one. It's called Storm something or other. There it is. Here's a Storm. It just hits everybody. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm popping Ignore Pain and ready to cast another one. There it is. So it didn't hurt as bad as I expected it to, so that's good. Here's the Storm again. Let me just generate a little bit more rage. Thank God I can actually charge now. Some places seem a little broken. What's up, Villainous? How you doing, my friend? There's a Storm. No, Ignore Pain. There it is. Ah. Alright. So, Electrifying Shock, no big deal. There's the Storm, Ignore Pain. And we're good at this point. Perfect. I want this mob to go away. We don't need to kill these guys or those guys. We can actually run straight into these non-elites. So that's what I want to do. Hopefully no one will ninja pull. These guys are running away as well. Perfect, perfect. Let's go, let's go. All of these non-elites, you know, if they do bounce around, I don't have the best AoE pickup as a prot warrior, so if they do bounce around, no big deal. Oh, damn it. Ah. This might be a wipe. This might be a wipe. There's a lot of spellcasters here. So this might be a wipe. We did pull 2 groups apparently. Nope, more. Cool. I'm not sure who pulled all that, but this is a rip. Yeah, that was too much. How's the timer going? Not too well. 12 minutes, and we have 3 bosses to go. Yeah, not too well. Not gonna lie to you guys. Not gonna be like, we're good, we're golden. Not good. A lot of ninja pulls have happened. 25 deaths, by the way. Rip on the 25 deaths. Rip key, absolutely. This is very much a rip key. All right, we'll give our buff out when we head over there. I just let them know that at this point we're not gonna skip anything, especially like pats. Like this one's easy to skip, right? You just run right past it, hug a pillar, no big deal. The other ones we have to wait for them to pat. We have to do certain things. Since that might not happen, we'll just pull this pat. Like these guys, we'll pull them. So we can pull these guys and then walk this way. I just want them to walk back. I know he distracted him. We'll wait for him. I saw that sundering blow trying to get off, and so I walked away. Let me just start walking towards the group for the rest of this. Actually, I don't want to walk into that like cyclone. So there it is. I can now walk towards the group for the rest of this. This apprentice, they walk a little bit slow when they start buffing themselves, so we can just let them slowly walk to me. Cast that ward. Ah, he didn't cast it. He casts like a lessening ward of something, and that'll slow him down. It ups his DPS, slows him down. I can kite him. Alright, this apprentice, I want to interrupt as much of the casting as I can. So let's see how that goes. Well, let's pump Demo Shout, because he doesn't seem to be casting. It's kind of weird. There was one of the casts. Got it. Alright, time for some more non-elites. If you pull too many of them, they have that that fear, that instant like run away when their HP gets low. So if you pull too many of them, maybe your DPS won't be able to cleave them all, and they'll be able to get to some other packs, and get to the boss or something like that. Okay, this boss is gonna hurt. So this guy drops that ward. That ward gets rid of your stacks of the debuff, but he also does hindering cleave. That really hurts like hell. This one casts this big AoE that gives a haste buff, so I want to move them both out of both AoEs that they do. As far as who first, let's get this one down first. Alright, so I'm letting them know to interrupt Faye as much as possible. She throws out a stacking debuff on everyone that's just gonna ruin everybody. Like as a tank, I can probably take the rest of the damage, no big deal. But when they're hitting everybody, that's really gonna mess things up. Oh, that hindering cleave got someone. It caught someone, the edge of it. You know, just gotta watch that frontal cleave. There's one of the wards. So let's move her out of that. Hopefully somebody interrupts her and she comes out here. I managed to get my last standoff right before that. Let me interrupt that slicing blast. We want her to get out of that ward. We need more interrupts. That's going to be the big takeaway from here. I'm going to pop shield wall for this hindering cleave. Not really going to be the helping force, but this slicing blast just needs to be interrupted every time. Hindering cleave, we had demo shout, and yeah, there wasn't enough interrupts on Faye. We just need more interrupts on Faye. This is going to be the hardest boss. This is guaranteed going to be the hardest boss, just because you need everybody to be on it and do the interrupts. If not, it's just not going to happen. What's up, Tommy? How you doing? Do I need a repair at this point? No. I'm at about 70%. 6 minutes left for the Mythic Plus. We got this. Let's see if they scale this. No, 340 plus. So I wonder if Mythic Plus 2 is going to drop 345 or 350. If it's going to be a 5 item level bump up or a 10 item level bump up. Interested to see that. Hopefully we get to finish, because Faye is kicking our ass right now. Does my mace, like, bleed? Yes, it does. Okay. I saw some blood effects and I was like, really? Does it? Alright. Need more interrupts. Wondering if we need an interrupt rotation, asking the group if they want one. We can set one up. Yeah? Okay. So, interrupts, let's do Rogue first, and then and then me. Which tank won the poll? Blood DK. And my Blood DK right now is level 114. So, almost halfway there. Almost. Still working on it. Alright, hopefully everybody does their job and interrupts and move out of the chains, whatever it's called. Yes. Okay, let's do this. Alright, there's a hindering cleave. I have demo shout up and shield block, and that thing hurts like hell, man. Alright, so my interrupt is back up. Let me interrupt her and move her. Come on. Come on, Faye. Why aren't you moving anymore? Yeah, 4 stacks of the debuff. It just keeps adding up. That's all it is. Hindering cleave is coming soon. There's the last stand with the hindering cleave. I don't know if this boss is going to be possible, guys. This might be a full rip key. 8 stacks of debuff here on the mage of slicing blast. That's what's killing us. That debuff is stacking up really fast, doing a ton of damage. We can skip the boss, but you know, not really going to help us. We're not going to be able to do full dungeon completion and get the loot. Alright, so I'm going to try my best to ignore the other guy, stick on Faye as much as possible. she wasn't moving like she should have out of the ward either while interrupted. Oh, we got lust as well, so we can lust on this pull. Yeah, because the next boss isn't that difficult, and the last boss is actually not that difficult too. Last boss has a lot of avoidable damage, and as far as unavoidable damage on the last boss, no, it's a DPS race on the ads. Yeah, so last boss and the next boss shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Mage isn't here, but I don't think AP helps out mages, but we'll wait. Run! Run with your goblin legs. Alright. So yeah, hopefully next week I have the Blood Decay ready. I'm gonna try to grind that out. Alright, everybody's here. Avatar is up, Last Stand just came up. Shield Wall's down, but hopefully with anger management we'll be able to have Shield Wall up in a reasonable amount of time. So that's 2 Slicing Blasts that went out. Okay, there it is. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop Last Stand for that Hindering Cleave. That Hindering Cleave hurts like hell. I'm gonna get the next interrupt, hopefully. There's a Swiftness Ward. And somebody interrupted that. Perfect! She walked out of the ward. Very, very nice. Let me demo shout right now. I'll get this next Slicing Blast. Alright, there it is. Somebody interrupted that Slicing Blast as well. Very, very good. I don't have a cooldown for this next Hindering. So here it is. It's going to hurt like hell. Ooh, really? Hindering for 114,000. My Shield Wall had not come off of cooldown fast enough. Damn it. I had Demo Shout up for the first one. No, Last Stand for the first one. Demo Shout for the second. Third one just wrecked me. Just gotta rotate that faster. Just gotta get that AM to give you that power. That Hindering, I wonder if block even did anything. Let's see how much it says that the Hindering Cleave actually hits for on a Mythic 0. 105,000. So it doesn't seem like it's blockable. Because I had shield block up for that one at least. So 117k doesn't seem like any of that got blocked. Yeah, using the reinforcing ward for that Hindering Cleave would be nice, but if I cleave one of my DPSers, I think they're dead. So, we'll see if I can. I'll try to be a little bit more alert with that. Out of the restored class buffs, what ones do I like in my group most for Mythic? Fortitude. Yeah, I like Fortitude the most. It's a really nice bump up when you have Fortitude. So I jumped up from like 130 something K to 149. I like it. Time to drive home for sure, Nacho. Okay, let's try this again. We were getting good interrupts that time. I'm going to try to stand on that reinforcing ward a little bit better, but it doesn't always stack up with that cleave. So let's do this. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so I'm back on Faye. Here's the first Hindering Cleave. They tried to pull me out of it. Still hit me. So, yeah, that Hindering Cleave is still going to go down. Let me interrupt her next slice. There it is. I got her on that one. Next Hindering Cleave. Come on, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Last Stand. Survived that. And then just going to save up for the next one. Reinforcing ward, I need to go stand in that. So hopefully the hindering cleave goes out right now. It is not. So there's his buff for himself. And the hindering cleave went on the rogue. Damn it! I was trying to dodge. I'm gonna pop shield wall right now. Hindering cleave should be going out. There it is. Hindering cleave. My healer is dead somehow. Not 100% sure how. Oof. I mean, we got a lot closer that time. Faye is down to like, what, 1% maybe. So, very close, but still no good. No good. Yeah, that hindering cleave doesn't stack up with a ward every single time. You guys saw that one? He just casted it right now. There's nothing there. Let's give it another shot. If not, we can definitely try. Oh, somebody just ran out. They might be dropping group. Who was that? Rogue Boy? Rogue Boy might be gone. Rogue Boy, don't leave us on this Mythic Plus. Not like this. We've been in here for hours. Wait, how long have we been in here? It doesn't say. It just says time's up. That's it. Alright, everybody's down for one more go, and then it's too bad. It'll be a rip key after that. So hopefully we can get it. That one was definitely our best attempt. Once we knock out Faye, we don't have to worry about any interrupts or anything like that. But the damage seems very high. I think the thing that's you know, messing me up the most. Let me see. Damage taken from Brother of the Hindering Cleave. 124k doesn't seem like a crazy amount. Jump was just bad timing, yeah. Alright, Rogue is still gone, so I don't want to pull yet. Oh, they're pulling that? That's cool, we can do that. Do I think the problem is a prot warrior? No. The problem is definitely interrupts and new boss mechanics. So like if I had done this boss a lot, then maybe I know that the ward stacks up with the cleave on cleaves 3 and 4, and then on the other ones it doesn't stack up. So the other ones I'm going to be popping cooldowns. On 3 and 4 I'm not going to be popping cooldowns. So it's also definitely like just knowing that, knowing the rhythm. Kind of like when you do I don't want to say coven, but there's a few raid fights where things overlap, right? Oh, let's take the only one I can think of right now, Varimathras. Every now and then you're gonna have the debuff. The debuff for the tanks is about to go out, but you also have the pools for the DPS at the same time. And after you do it a while, you realize that you don't want to pop your cooldown too soon, because the DPS AoE is going to go out before, even if the cooldown comes in after. Like Varimathras waits for it specifically, gets that out, and then does the tank debuff. So I think it's just a matter of learning the cooldowns, learning what stacks up, because using that ward for the hindering cleave would work and it would help, because the reinforcing ward does 75% damage mitigation. But I just don't know which ones yet. If it makes you feel better, you watch Towley wipe and have +2 and +2 problems with people in 340 plus gear. Yeah, I don't think tanking is a problem. How is farming on the various tanks? Oh, easy mode, man. The only tanks right now that struggle with farming is Brewmasters, because their orb generation is really messed up. But Demon Hunter earlier said that they have stated that Brewmaster orb generation will get reworked and it's actually going to get bumped up. So once that change happens, easy for all of them. The easiest one I would say is either Vengeance Demon Hunter. Actually, Vengeance Demon Hunter, Prop Paladin, and Guardian Druid are the 3 easiest ones. And that's because Brambles is very strong for like trash farming or just farming like low level things. So yeah, those guys are good self-healing. The prop paladin, just a regular block. If you run redoubt, the regular block from redoubt is going to be really good for farming. And then vengeance demon hunters just have all their heals baked in. So you know, you're just farming things. You spirit bomb once and you just start spamming soul cleave to get rid of your pain. You're good. You're good. What's the easiest and most rewarding tank I've played so far in the beta? Prop paladin. Prop paladin needs a DPS buff. I think they're fine. I think the only thing that you might want to argue with prop paladin is that Hammer of the Righteous is just a bit of a boring filler, but it's filler. It's fine. It's fine if it's boring. Avenger Shield is very good, very strong. Avenger Shield has that silence. Avenger Shield has a cleave. You can pick up a talent point that makes that cleave for people. You also have the reset on Avenger Shield happening with Hammer. You have Consecrate that constantly cleaves and does really good AoE pickup, AoE threat. So there's a few things on prop paladins that make them really cool. Also the utility that you're going to be bringing, or the fact that I really like the fact that prop paladin has maintained these big what I like to call oh shit buttons, right? Like if everything is going wrong and you need that one button to hit to panic to get you out, prop paladin is a class that still does that, right? Prop paladin has bubble, has lay on hands, has bop. So you have a lot of those buttons on a prop paladin, when everything else on every other class is just like your shield wall, your survival instincts. It's still a button where you can get damaged. Prop paladins say, LOL, I'm not going to take damage. I don't want to. Things are scary right now. I'm just going to hide in this corner, and that's it. And you can't do anything about it. You can't touch me. Okay, so there's the first hindering cleave going out right now. That hurt like hell. I had Demo Shout and shield block up for that. Didn't seem to really do much. Let me interrupt her first cast. Come on. There it is. Let's get you out of here. I'm going to go ahead and pop shield wall since I don't have a ward right now. So hopefully we get a ward for the next one. There's a reinforcing ward. Let me run all the way in. I'm going to get this hindering cleave right now. Come on. You're going to buff. Oh, no, no hit. No, 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 no. He has a DPS buff. Oof. Okay. Alright, where's your next hindering cleave? Let me pop Avatar. Let me interrupt that slicing blast. There's a hindering cleave. Oh, God. Ward. Ward, save me. These damn things everywhere, man. Okay, hindering cleave is going to come out right now. Don't mess me up. Don't mess me up. Get your hindering cleave on. That's fine. I'm going to bounce away from you. Screw that. You can actually leap away from the cleave. Okay, we got this. We got this. Where are my cooldowns? Because I need them right now. Reinforcing ward. Okay. And there's the hindering cleave. That's, ooh, that hurt. But let me actually go over here and cleanse myself. Oh, it didn't work. I was a little late. That's fine. Alright, so I think my hindering cleave should be back up or his hindering cleave. There it is. Nice. Okay, so now we're learning the boss tactics. When he has his DPS buff that he grows big, you can easily kite him. Very easily. So that's how you do the whole hindering cleave thing. Get the hell out of your ward. Come on. I'm going to stand in your ward. Perfect. That's when ward stacks up with a hindering cleave. Alright, there's your buff. I'm now going to run away from you. Perfect. Perfect. You can slowly walk over to me as much as you want. And hindering cleave should be coming up right now. There it is. I got a cooldown for you right here, boy. It's in my pocket. Reinforcing ward. Let me step in that. Remove that snare you have on me. Nice. Nice. That boss is tough, man. That's the hardest council boss I have ever faced in the history of World of Warcraft. Okay, time for trash. This guy needs to be interrupted. So, let's do this. Alright, so we just need to interrupt this guy. I got my interrupt down now, so hopefully somebody else will interrupt. Please, this unending darkness. Nice! We're like doing things like, man, it's like we know what we're doing in this dungeon. It's like if we have communication and stuff. There's the interrupt. These guys are like gonna blow up or something. They're all staying away from me. Void Seed. Nice. Unending darkness. Interrupt. Let's get out of here, guy. Get out of here with that. Unending darkness. I don't have that interrupt. Oh no. My interrupt has another few seconds here. 2 seconds. Okay, I can get the next one. Oh nice, he got him. The rep Paladin walked in. I figured he had him. This guy is what we need to pull next. Hopefully if we can sap him. Oh no, never mind. We can't sap him. He has a detection. Slash applaud. Thank you. Thank you. After this, we should be okay. The next two bosses, not as terrible. Not as terrible. That one, disgusting. Once you stop freaking out about the hindering cleave and the cooldowns, that's when things got better. Once I was able to like clear my own vision too and be like, okay, when do I need to pop my cooldowns? I don't always need a cooldown. I'll be okay. Let's do this. Come on, Befuddled. Get your head in the game. Stop freaking out all the time. Warriors can do this. No path available? Nonsense. He's right in front of me. I interrupted that one, so my interrupt is down. Hopefully we get some good interrupts from the rest of the group. There's the... Nice. Very nice. That Void Seed I don't think is something we can interrupt. I can interrupt the next one. Here it is. Alright, hopefully somebody gets the next one after this of Unending Darkness. Someone, anyone? Bueller, please? Someone? Oh no, 2 cast, 3 cast. Yeah, somebody died. There's the interrupt from the Prop Paladin, or the Rep Paladin, sorry. And let me interrupt that one. Oof, somebody else interrupted it too. Okay, we're good. We can res the healer. That definitely hurt. These two guys are just gonna throw a bunch of crap on the floor. It doesn't matter which one. Let's just focus one so that we don't split DPS. Okay, everybody's here. We got a good amount of mana. Let's jump into it. I bound my trinket to Avatar, and so, or both of my trinkets that I used to have. So every now and then, trinket goes off, and gets me stuck in there. Oh, that deep smash! Why did Blizzard teleport me back in? Do you guys see that? It detected me as outside of the map, so it teleported me back in. Oh man. Okay, now in this room we're just gonna get a ton of ads. Let's just kill the tentacles first. Alright, good luck everyone. Somebody body pulled. This is kind of how it goes. There's only so much pickup I can do here. Touch of the Drowned, I can't... I didn't have my interrupt for that one. Rip Mind, guys. Void Bolt, there it is. Come to me. Let's stack it up. Stack it up. There it is. Get your cleave going. Oh. Void Bolt. Let's spell reflect. There's the stun. We've got our interrupt up now again, so Rip Mind? No thank you. Let's not. Let's not say we did. I thought this guy had died a long time ago. Oh, that's my fault. Terrible tank. There it is, another interrupt happening. I'm telling you guys, all you need is interrupts. Perfect. We're going to get this +2 done. I don't know if I'm going to get the first Mythic Plus piece of gear, but I'm definitely going to pray to the RNGesus to get a piece of gear. This is going to be a difficult pull because we have these two guys, and then they summon a bunch of tentacles as well, and they're cultists. So let's do this, and then let's do this, and then we can take out the tentacles after. Oh, this guy released. Okay, he's got to run back. Let's wait. Let's wait. He's a mage. Doesn't need my battle cry. I really am excited to see what they're going to do with blocking in the next build. I want to see that. Alright, let's go. So I waited for those tentacles to come up before I demo shouted, and that's just because I wanted the demo shout to hit the tentacles as well. I'm not quite sure how much damage they do in a Mythic Plus. I know that in a regular Mythic, they already do a decent amount. That Mental Assault cast is going to be a frontal cone stun. So let me actually just interrupt it a second time. There's Colossal Slam. So I mean, the damage isn't crazy on these tentacles, but it seems to be AoE. So while it isn't crazy on me, it's 5 or 4 different people that the healer needs to pick up. So that's what's going to make this damage a little bit more deadly. He can't really focus all his heals on me because he's got to heal everybody else too. Alright, this trash. How much? 87%? We don't have that much trash left. So inside that shrine, we have the tentacles. And then after that, we have sharks and then a few more pulls. So I think we can actually skip this next. So I have my shield block up right now. I'm really just watching out for mental assaults. I see 1 being cast right now, 2 being cast right now, 3 being cast. Okay, I should be fine in this general direction right now. Perfect, perfect. That Dragon's Roar is almost needed right now in order to maintain decent amount of threat. It's just a really good AoE cast. That Mental Assault's going to be cast on my healer, so I tried interrupting it. I guess it just needs to be a stun. Okay. I definitely want to skip this next piece of, or this next pack of trash, so I'm going to start running away. We can do the Rogue Invis. He's done it before. I have a decent amount of threat built up here as well, so should be good. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go past these guys. Sneaking on a horse. Where's the last guy? Okay, we're good. We shouldn't need that. We have what, 92%? No, we're good. We're good. We don't need to do that pull. Mythic Plus tactics, guys. Mythic Plus pulls and run-throughs. Should I get my my audio editing voice out? I realize it's different, and I don't know why. When I record audio, it just sounds very different than like a live stream. Nice. That puts us at 90. Ooh, I was gonna say 95, 96. So from here on out, we have 1 more elite pull, and then a bunch of fish that are gonna nuke the hell out of me. Those fish are gonna kill me. I know it. They put a stacking debuff of magic damage on me. I'm not surviving that. There's no way in hell. Your 733 staff thieves. Block value again. They're just not gonna make it share diminishing returns. So I want to know if the formula I figured out the first time is just going to apply twice independently, then that's going to be pretty damn cool. It's going to be a lot of blocking if that's the way they do it, but I imagine they're going to come up with a brand new formula. Oh, I used my interrupt 2 on that one. I tried to wait a little bit more, but alright, let's demo shout. Hopefully, actually, I don't know if everyone knows what to do. Oh, the mage ice blocked that. So perfect. We have to deal with one less phase of that. So now, there's the MC'd person. Pick up the orbs. We also have to nuke that person. Why? Why? Alright, we have a lot of orbs out right now. But we have good deeps, so I'm not too worried about it. That mage, oh, that mage is ice blocked. Let's see if this makes it in time. No, okay, that's fine. I am gonna unbind that trinket to my avatar. It's just not working out for me. Alright, Mr. Rogue, we gotta beat you up, my friend. Let's go. And you can throw stuns, you can throw everything you want on him. The thing that you're hitting is actually like the tentacle monster on top of his head. You're not actually hitting your friend, your ally. So yeah, you don't have to be worried about like stunning him and then him not being able to pick up the orbs. It doesn't work that way. Waken the Void, that's fine. We got you. I just need to do a little bit more kiting because we've got quite a few orbs, but that's fine. Dead. Next boss. Plus, oh. Shit, the RP wasn't done. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. I'm definitely not too anxious. And jumped into murky water.
Keep your senses sharp. Some unseen force stalks us.
Alright, I don't like this next Rip Prot Warriors. That's exactly what happened. It's because Prot Warriors need a buff. If Prot Warriors had passive 99% magic mitigation, that wouldn't have happened. Ian, get on it, man. I need you. I expect that from you for the next Q&A tomorrow at 11 a.m. Wait, the Q&A is at 11 a.m.? That's when raid testing starts too, I believe. Alright, these guys are going to nuke the hell out of me. We're all going to die. Here it is. Leave me alone, eels. No, I hate this pull. Hey, it's not too bad. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna die. I only have one stack right now. I guess they fell off halfway through. These eels used to chase you on land without like going around, but right now they go around, so it's not as terrible. I only got like 3 or 4 stacks of that max. I survived. Prot Warriors got buffed. All right, let's avatar this pull. I'm probably gonna. Okay, let's go. So these guys, they do a cast. If the cast gets off, they do a full heal, and they also do an AoE. So it's important to interrupt. Here's my interrupt. Oh no, my interrupt is down. I already used it. Damn it. It's alright, I have it this time. The other guy, I don't care about the other guy. We just need to focus deeps. Nice. Nice interrupt. I still have my interrupt up as well, just in case. Let's do this guy now. Alright, I'm definitely going to start kiting. These guys are hurting like hell, and my interrupt is down, so somebody else got to do it. These guys hurt like hell, but I needed to be in there for that interrupt. Let me go back for that interrupt. Let me see. Come on. Get me back in there. Ah, I had gotten my charge off. I have a decent amount of threat here. So once I dip down to 120 is when I'm going to go back in. But before that, I don't need to be in there. Just explaining it to them. So they need to interrupt the squids at like 80% of their cast. And then they need to dodge tentacle slams as well. Oh, and also the ads. Tank and healer go down, yes. So DPS squids, interrupt them, dodge tentacle slams, nuke the little guys before they reach the boss. I think that's it. We have time orb in 5 minutes. We're not going to get it. 99% magic resistance for Prot Warrior. Please, we have a shield and Spell Reflect. Why isn't Spell Reflect 100% uptime? Alright. We're good. I forgot I didn't have Battle Cry because I died in a pool by jumping too soon. The Paladin DC'd? What? Alright, let's just do a ready check just in case people aren't here. Alright, everybody's here. Let's go. Oh, this guy's hurting, man. Boss, why are you doing so much damage? So he's going to open the gate. We can't stand on that. That's cool. There's the tentacle slams. This is going to be the part where I have to go and tank one of the big dudes. These guys that hurt like hell, I have to tank them. I have to beat them up too. So I have full HP. Let me jump in here. Let me do a little bit of damage. DPS are in the other world, DPSing the squids. So if my HP ever gets low, I'm just going to walk away. These guys are easily kiteable. So here it is. Healer can catch up. Healer caught up. Let's jump in. Deeps. Healer did not catch up. Let me pop last stand. That hurt like hell. Oh, the healer can also heal the other people. I thought he could just heal me in this realm. Ah, good to know. And let me interrupt the boss because the boss was still casting his nonsense. Alright, back to the boss. Ignore pains. And shield block right now because you just finished your cast. You're going to do your AoE very, very soon. You have all of these ads there. Let me get them the hell away from you. Those ads need to go down. I'm going to pop shield wall. Just start rotating these cooldowns. I want to get you really far away from those ads. So, hopefully this works. Nice. Very nice. We should have one more ad phase as well right now, where I'm going to go to that kiting boss, that kiting ad, and then DPS goes to the squid ad. So here we go. We're going to have a lot of the ad phase again. Here it is. Let me pick up threat. Alright. Almost 200% threat. This should be good. .600% threat, 570, 478. Not too bad right now. DPS is a little bit slow. Also, you need to keep in mind where those puddles were in the other phase. They don't hit you in this phase, but they will hit you as soon as you get out. So now that we're out, look at those puddles. They're back. And people are dying. People are dying. Alright. Let me interrupt. Now let's get a demo shot back up. Hopefully he doesn't summon a bunch of those new ads again. I forget what that... I think that's it, actually. I think these are the little ads. Yep, I see them. Oh no, the silence. Oh no. Oh no, I kept trying to leap into here. We don't have a B-res, do we? Shit, really? I'm gonna do this befuddled now at a time like this on a 2%? Get stuck in a corner? That was my fault. Alright, are we gonna get a 4% kill without me? Without Prot Warriors? Prot Warriors are dead. Come on, Rogue. They got it without me. They don't need me. +2. Mythic. Done. I got stuck in a corner. Don't be me. There's our chest right there. And let's see what kind of gear people are gonna get. 940 is basic Mythic plus. Guys, can you res me? Guys, I'm sorry. Miracle. Did I get DC'd? Oh no, it was the there's a cinematic. There it is. Combat? Oh, they're still in combat. What? Is it the weird cinematic? Look, there's a cinematic back there. Who needs warriors? Yeah. The best way to clear a +2 is to have your prot warrior die. So it seems like everybody's stuck in combat. Nobody can even loot. They can't res me. They can't loot. Here's Rexar back here talking to us. I think it's bugged. I don't see them in combat, but they say they're in combat, and no one has looted the chest yet. I want to know what's in there. What can possibly be in here? A brand new barnacle, guys. I need the barnacle, or actually, Mythic plus Azurite gear would be nice as well. I think all of this would be upgrades. I don't think I have a Mythic Warforged or Titan Forged. I don't. So, yeah, anything would be an upgrade. Worst case scenario, it goes to our mail. No, I want to loot it. Please. Looks like I'm not. Oh, yeah, I can't release my spirit because we are still in combat. That sucks. Rip. Guys, I think I'm forever dead. I think this character is just going to stay dead. Oh, there it is. Release spirit. Nice. Who got loot? Somebody got a hydro core. You guys think I got loot? There might be one more piece of loot. Is there 2 pieces of loot per chest? So somebody got a 345. 345. Come on. Yes! It's not Azurite gear, but we got an upgrade. Oh, we got a Warforge. Oh, we got a Warforge. I mean, crit mastery, not haste, but with the switch over to main stats. Nice. And my keystone became an Underrot. Underrot, I'm trying to think of bosses. There's Trash. Trash on Underrot is going to be a pain in the ass. Bosses, not so much. Nice, thank you. On beta will not come from the mail. Yeah, it still does. Look, guys, I got this other pat from LFR when LFR was available. Greaves of Unending Vigil. I believe the only boss that I killed in Old Deer is Fetid Devourer. Yeah, this guy. So I got these pants from him. No. Oh, I killed the first guy. There it is. Yeah. All right, let's hurt the hell out of here. That was a Mythic +2 in time. No wipes. Everybody was completely undergeared. We were all in blues. Yeah, easy mode. No, that honestly took about, I think it took about 2 hours, guys. Is that right? Did it take 2 hours? I think so. I think that was 2 hours. That's ridiculous. Actually, a little bit less. 2 hours. No, actually, yeah, I think about 2 hours. Tally rip +3 Underrot. Dude, Underrot has trash that's crazy. If we look at Underrot, the bosses themselves, this boss has a ton of AoE damage. So if your DPS isn't ready to like heal themselves, and that would be the good thing if DPS can heal themselves. Kragmaw, not bad at all. Kragmaw is going to be the easy one. Spore Caller, he's also going to be easy as long as people know what to do. Unbound Abomination, rip, just stop, don't do it. This guy has a mount. What? What? He drops this guy? Oh my god. I think the dungeon we did as well had a mount, right? Oh, it was King's Rest. The first one we were trying to do with my Guardian Druid. That didn't go over too well. Because then the one right now, Shrine of the Storm, yeah, no mounts. Alright. Do you guys want to see an Underrot? Underrot +2? It'll be a struggle. Trash is going to destroy me. You guys know those ticks that normally destroy me? Those ticks are going to destroy me even more. It was like 1 hour or so because it took forever for people to get there. Oh, that's true. I didn't count the time of people getting here. Hey guys, look, at the end of the week I'll be able to get a 355. Whoa, that's a big upgrade. The pants were 350 Warforged. So yeah, the Mythic Plus chest is still going to provide way higher gear for you. Just at a higher level. Just like it does in Legion, where it's like, at the end of the week, this is pretty much a guaranteed upgrade. That's pretty much what it's at as well. Go Brewmaster? I don't have a max level Brewmaster. I don't. I can go Prop Paladin. I can go Prop Paladin or Guardian Druid as well as Prop Warrior. Those are the three that I have maxed out and geared out. I also have my Blood Decay. Do you guys want to see a Blood Decay dungeon? But it'll be a leveling dungeon. There's nothing like crazy special. Yeah, just a leveling dungeon. I believe he's 114. I think so. Or very close to 114. Should be 125 my time when it started. Oh, about an hour and 15. Okay. Let's, you know what? Let's just rip these keys up. Oh, people are getting keys now. Freehold bosses. Freehold bosses aren't bad. Freehold trash can get out of hand if people don't know what they're doing. So body pulls might be a little crazy. The boss itself, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. King's Rest, I don't want to go back to that dungeon. I got denied from Freehold, guys. I got denied. Temple of Sethralis. We did Shrine of the Storm. Temple of Seth. Boss fights. Oh yeah, one of the boss fights is going to be hard. The second to last boss fight is going to be difficult. Let's join this though. Let's do a +2. Underrot Farm. No thank you. That's not a Mythic Plus. I just want to knock things out. How's this Azurite armor work with different specs of the same class? They haven't added the vendor yet, 35 XP. But 35, what they want to do is that, like, I have this piece of gear, right? This helmet. This helmet has this one for protection. It has this one for arms, Colossus Smash. This one's for Fury, Raging Blow. And this one's for everything. So what they want to do is add a vendor. If you remember before, switching out talents was super easy. You would go talk to someone and pay them money and they'd reset your talent points. So what they want to do is add a vendor that you talk to, you pay money, and then they reset your Azurite. But as of this moment, you know, you're locked in. You're locked in. So like here right now I have all this extra gear. I could have extra gear like this one. Okay, let's take a look at this helmet. Instead of going Prot Warrior, where it's Revenge, I could pick this up. I just have to switch over to arms first and then pick it up. So they're gonna add a vendor. They said that they want to do it with guys, nobody wants a Prot Warrior. They want to do it with money. So that's definitely the way that they want to go. Hopefully tomorrow there's a Q&A over on Twitch on the World of Warcraft one, and hopefully tomorrow they talk about it. Underrot. Right? Yes. Let's start our own group. Nobody wants me. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not salty about it or anything. Underrot. Let me fly over there and get this Mythic Plus going. You must pay a large amount to respec. They said that they're going to start it off as a small amount. That's going to become more and more as time goes on. Just making sure I was prepared. So they said that it's going to be a small amount, and then as you want to respec more and more and over again. Whoa, that is a full group. They are very undergeared though. 312, 316. I don't think I want to do that. Sorry, even though it's a full group. Yeah, let's not. One more. All we need is one more. The Underrot entrance is here, very close to the raid entrance. So we have to go over here and like go underneath stuff and close to the bottom of this. I don't know what Old Deer technically is. A vault, a jail. I don't know what we want to call it. It's a giant pyramid. We go to the pyramid. Into the Fray was okay. I felt like having a heal would have definitely helped out in some points though, but we'll keep Into the Fray for now. See how it keeps working out. Alright, let's head on over. This Mythic +2. Hopefully I get some gear. What kind of gear can we get from Shrine? Oh no, we're doing Underrot now. We're doing Underrot. Oh, we can get the mount. I want it. Give me the mount, Blizzard. Streamer loot, please. Enable it. Just into my mailbox. And next time I log on, I'll just say like, yeah guys, I got it done. Real easy. No big deal. Yeah, I don't want to jump down. Heroic Leap. Charging right now is having a lot of issues, so Heroic Leap will probably have some issues. I'll do it if I have to, but I'm gonna try to find the easy way down, or rather the scenic way down. Nice, I think it's this way. Cool. Are we... Did somebody drop group? No, okay. Whoops. Close to the entrance. It is below the pyramid, so I think I have to go down here, like into a cave. But yeah, this giant, like, vault pyramid thing. The Altar of Rot. So I think this way is to the raid. This way is to the Underrot, if I remember correctly. Let's see if I am remembering correctly. Underrot. Yeah, there's a dungeon entrance. What's up, New Era? How you doing, man? Long time no see. I know. How are your tank only runs going? Did you down Mythic Argus with 20 tanks? Just 20 Guardian Druids all at once, just nuking things down. What's up, my friend? Titan Slayer Depression. What's up, Shari? How you doing? Nice. As soon as I look at the group, someone's like, time to queue up. They got it. Alright, as soon as this guy gets here, we're good. Haven't been on in a while. Nice. Yeah, taking a little bit of a break. I don't blame you. Now's the time. If you feel burnt out on WoW, now's the time for a break until August 14th. Or August 13th, depending on where you live, since they're doing a worldwide release. Mr. Worldwide. Pitbull's helping him. That's what I heard. Tank only runs are fun. You love that kind of thing in WoW. Oh, Shari, you doing with news?
Get 'em!
Thank you for the sub, Zachary. I hope you are enjoying the content. Oh, jeez, I didn't know the camera was this bright. Sorry, guys. Let me fix that up. There it is. All right. Summons already. Let's go. +2. Let's just wipe it up. I want to go faster to wipe faster. If you're not wiping, you're not making progress. Dungeon difficulty, Mythic. Let's do it. One more summon. All right. Okay. So, we're probably going to die a lot in the beginning because we have the matrons, The matrons hit hard as hell, and then we also have the ticks, and we have a lot of casters in the beginning as well. So those three things, it's kind of like Seed of the Triumvirate, where those first few pulls are just insane, and then once you get done with those, it gets a little bit better. So definitely going to start rough, and I know this going in here. I forgot this is a Mythic Plus. What am I doing? Why am I pulling things? Alright, let's do a ready check. Everybody's ready. Nice. Wanted him to pop meta. Very important. He's got his meta up. We're good. Alright. Mythic Plus. Now that I don't have a brain fart and I actually know what I'm doing. Rod and Bite. Don't hit me with that. Alright. Okay. I don't want to pull the ticks unless I have to. And I don't have to right now. There's a Savage Cleave. It's going to kill someone. Alright, people ran away from it. That's good. You definitely don't want to stand in it. Here's a War Cry. It's fine. You can cry all you want. I'm not going to listen. The limit is +2. The limit is not +2, but trying to do a +2 in time right now is pretty damn difficult. Most people are very undergeared, including myself. So the limit is not +2. It's just hard to get your key to upgrade. But yeah, you can do a +3. You can get higher, but the thing is, you need to gear up, and not enough people are grinding Mythic Zeros to get that gear. You know, myself included. I'm trying to level up all the other tanking classes, so I'm not constantly grinding Mythic Zeros. So hopefully we don't pull these ticks, right? Nobody's gonna pull the ticks, right? Because these ticks are gonna kill me. Please. Nope. No, walk away. Walk away. Nice. Now we wait for the pat. The highest all-tank Mythic Plus run was a 21 completed with 1 minute left. Nice. You did Heroic Argus. Oh, he enraged? It's actually pretty insane that you did that with all tanks. Alright, so I wanted to interrupt that guy. That was very important for me. Let me get a demo shout up now. And this, I'm telling you guys, I think they changed something again about the aggro. Or unless it's just, you know, the prot warrior fact that you just don't have a lot of cleave on a prot warrior, because this this aggro situation, I can't leap. That matron is gonna ruin my day, man. I don't know why I couldn't leap there. Rest in peace, Heroic Leap. I wanted to kite a little bit. Oh, hey, they pulled the ticks. I don't want anything to do with that. Let's just wipe it out. Those ticks, never a good time. It's fine. We killed the other two ads. It's only the matron now. Perfect. Let's go this way. And then go to the matron. She's gonna be running up here. We can pull her individually. We still live? Only sometimes, STL. Only sometimes. Alright, so take this matron down, isolate her, divide and conquer, make sure she can't do anything to any of your teammates. Next pull's not going to be too easy. Next pull's going to start getting hard. Okay, let's not pull the ticks. Those ticks are going to hurt. You remember when low Mythic Pluses were hard rather than soloable? Dude, that's this right now. That's BfA right now. Okay, Leap. Are you going to work? Please work. Nice! Leap worked. I'm excited. I'm losing threat on everything. Alright, so the priest is now dead, which is the spellcaster that I was really the most worried about. Now at this point, just a matter of taking this guy down. Next boss has a lot of AoE damage. So the next boss casts a rot that aims in a certain direction. He doesn't have like a precast or anything, he just starts casting it. If you happen to be in that direction and that rot ticks underneath you, it does heavy damage. So you need to be very careful, you need to try to get out of it as quickly as possible. Besides that, he just does a constant cast, a blood bolt, I believe, that you just need to interrupt. That one right there. Just interrupt as much as possible. But yeah, the rot is definitely going to be hurting a significant amount. So there's a blood bolt, there's a sanguine feast, don't get into that. Like those people that ran after her, just don't. You don't want to run into that. So here's blood mirror. So she's gonna summon an ad. There's a creeping rot that I told you guys about. It's aimed in that direction. If you stand in it, man, that's gonna mess your day up. So here's a creeping rot coming from the lookalike, the clone as well. So you also need to be careful with that. I'm gonna pop a demo shot at this point. My interrupt is back up now. Oh no, Sanguine Feast, run away! Okay. I have to remember to not chase her. You don't want to chase this boss. You can do it in heroic, you can do it in normal mode, not in mythic or mythic plus. What am I classifying as under geared currently? More than 15 item levels below what drops. Like normal mythic drop levels? No, so normal mythic drop levels put you at 340 and a +2 is 345. Wait, why do they... What? Oh, they don't want to pull the ticks. Understood. They would much rather pull these guys. They don't have aggro loot tables. The Maggot does. The Bloodswarmers do not have aggro loot tables, so they're just going to bounce around, do whatever the hell they want. But that's going to be easier than doing ticks. And I agree. I agree. Ticks can be difficult to get around. Rotted Bite. It's going to hopefully not hit people. Okay, we're good. But yeah, these guys, even if I taunt them, they're just going to bounce to whatever the hell they want to. Hopefully everybody gets past. It's a little more trash going this way, but not bad. But yeah, as far as what's considered under geared, your average item level being 15 plus item levels, so what drops. So +2, you get drops that are 345. So if you are below 330, I think you're under geared. And so I'm under geared right now. I think I'm like 328 maybe, something like that. Yeah, I'm 328 right now. So I'm under geared. I'm two item levels what I would consider under geared. But yeah, if you're like 20 plus, good luck with that content, my friend. Good luck with that. Okay, I can start hiding a little bit. Oh, my healer is I was wondering why I wasn't getting heals. Healer's Makes a lot of sense. Oh, these guys cast Decaying Mind, and that does a mana burn. Ah. See, like that Decaying Mind right there. That mana burns my healer. Their damage isn't intense. They just, you know, mana burn. Cool. Let's let my healer mana up. Healer's drinking. I wonder if healer... Do I have mage food on this guy? I do. Let me be nice. Healer, where are you? Here you go. Here you go. This guy, I'm going to pull him one at a time. I don't know how difficult this guy is in a Mythic Plus scenario, since we, you know, haven't really been in here. He does that wave of decay. Important to interrupt it. So yeah, just this guy's gonna burn my healer again. So you know, I don't have my interrupt up right now, but I do have a stun. There it is. There's my stun. Somebody interrupted it anyway, but now I have my interrupt up for the next one. Perfect. These guys, again, I mentioned earlier, they don't have a aggro table, so no matter what you do, no matter where you try to keep them, they're gonna bounce around. They also do AoE fears like that. So you guys see I have 200% threat up at the top, and it's targeting my healer. It's just, you know, They do what they want. Alright, I'm going to clear this right-hand side of the area so that we can have the boss over here. We typically run in through the left just because it's a shorter distance, but we didn't clear those ticks. So we'll keep them here. I'll also pull this the maggot over here and probably one more of these guys just to have a little bit more room. Oh, I'm gonna pull this guy too. If this guy gets body pulled for whatever reason during the middle of the pull, he's just gonna mana burn my healer. I don't want that. Also, you know what? I'm just gonna open up the room a little bit more than I should because last run things got pretty bad with the body pulls. This group seems a little bit better in terms of the body pulls, but there's also less knockback abilities for this one. The other guys, the other run, there was a lot of knockback abilities that happened in that dungeon, so that also didn't help out. Also, at the end of that dungeon, I saw quite a few people get a Mythic plus Keystone, meaning they haven't done a Mythic. Alright, yeah, I'll do a little bit more pulling. Why not? Let's just be overcautious. 47% of enemy forces. We can skip a decent amount after this, so not terribly worried about the enemy forces right now. We have to learn what to skip. I think the default route is always going to take you over. I don't think you're ever going to have to pull more than necessary. I'll pull this mana burner guy and then we're done. We're going to be good to go. I need to clear all this anyway to get over there after we kill the boss, so it's not like we're wasting time clearing all of this. Decaying Mind. Somebody got that one. I'll get the next one. Probably won't happen. So you know what? I'll just finish this because we need to, or we're going to anyway. We don't need to. We're going to. We don't have invis potions. We don't have a rogue. We don't have any way of skipping this, so we're gonna be doing it anyway. And this guy. These two guys don't have aggro tables, so I can just do both of them. You see that debuff? They're getting eaten up. Thirst for blood. I wonder if you can get rid of that with a Dark Iron Dwarf as well. Alright. Time for this Mythic plus 2 boss right here. Healer is eating. I was going to say healer is pretty damn close, but alright. Let's do this. One thing I do also recommend for everybody to do in terms of aggro with this new threat mechanic is while your taunt debuff is up, you generate increased aggro on that target. So let's say I want to generate more threat on this guy. What I will do is wait for my shield slam. So let me wait for my shield slam to show you guys. There's my shield slam. Taunt, shield slam, and Dragon Roar. It's going to be my 2 hardest hitting abilities. Shield Slam also has increased threat generation, so it'll be good to do with that. So while that taunt debuff is up, you do actually have the potential of 2 global cooldowns, okay? So 2 abilities that you can pop that are going to help you keep that boss on you. We do not want any of these ticks. Oh, shit. Those ticks, man, those ticks are dangerous. We only got about 8 stacks, so didn't have to worry too much. What race is my warrior? And am I going to race change? My warrior right now in live is undead. I'm not going to race change. There's not a real benefit to being undead. You have Shadow Touch, Touch of the Grave, whatever it is. You have something that basically heals you when you do damage. These guys do a lot of damage, by the way. So, I mean, I have that Touch of the Grave, which is going to be helping out by doing a little bit of shadow healing that I'm not really going to be seeing, but it's such a small amount. You know, being undead isn't going to provide me any benefits. It's not going to be doing me any favors, but I don't plan on changing. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the undead. I guess the two that draw me the most would be the orc racial would be nice because it's less stun. Oh, we can skip this guy? Oh no, they want to skip the next pull. Okay. Yeah, the orc racial is nice, and then I don't know what the Zandalari troll racials are gonna be, but I like the way they look. So Zandalari trolls would be pretty damn cool. Wait, what? We can skip all this? Nope. They need to come back. Everybody left. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Alright, so I interrupted that raise dead. Oh, shit. You need to interrupt this death bolt, too. This death bolt is not a good time for anyone. Hopefully we get a few more interrupts. One more of those death bolts go out, and that could be it for a lot of our group, including myself. Oh, no. Oh, no. My interrupt is down for one more second. Interrupt. Interrupt. Okay. Okay. Very, very close. I think I might die. Okay. Perfect. We're somehow alive. And we can skip this trash? Cool. This is how you start learning Mythic Plus skips. You wonder how this dungeon will go for vision impaired or colorblind folks? There is a colorblind mode in WoW, so I don't know how it exactly translates to everybody who has their own color blindness, because color blindness comes in, you know, the whole spectrum. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how it'll translate. So yeah, you guys see my threat spikes up when I do go in, and that's, oh god, the other mob is right behind me. So there's a shockwave. We'll take care of that one. I will run into this one myself. And then hopefully... Hey, these guys know what they're doing. So if you get that debuff on you, you basically get spikes thrown at you that destroy the mushrooms around you. So you have to like stand near the mushrooms. Here's another shockwave that's going to destroy that. Perfect. Festering Harvest on what? There's no mushrooms there. You lose. Okay, let's demo shout up. You know, keep alive using our cooldowns. Prot warriors are the best warriors. And then at this point we can start doing things like just ignore pain, and we should be okay. They definitely ran those guys out. Oh, I got two of those. I got hit with two of those. Okay, we interrupted that. Perfect. I mean, didn't interrupt. We shockwaved that. Okay, let's go. I want to go right. We need 30% more? Oh, shit, we do. I can pull this guy. This guy's not bad. I'll pull this guy. This guy does an AoE fear in a certain direction, easy to dodge. Thanks for the subs, guys. I appreciate it. I can't check exactly who it is right now, but thank you for the subs. I hope you're enjoying the content. Up next, after this, next week, I am going to be doing Blood Decay. So, if you guys like seeing all the different types of tanks, I try to cover them as best as I can right now for the BfA stuff. So, I've been doing different tanks like every 2 weeks when I can gear them up. Let's see who that was. Warren and Seed, thanks. I appreciate it. Alright, let's get some reses. Let's recover. Do I plan on trying Mythic Plus on Paladin Druid? Yes. Presume a small indie company like Blizzard would be all over. Yeah, we can't jump that way. Fortunately, there's an invisible wall. But you can go this way. Yeah. This group is good at skipping, man. Although, we have a ton of nonsense we need to do. 73% means we still have 27% we have to do. Wait, you can do it? What? Oh, okay, we need to mount up for it. What? Oh, it's because he's a demon hunter. I was like, how is he climbing up all of that? Okay. This guy is also going to hurt. But yeah, I'm plan on doing Mythic Pluses with them as well. Now that Mythic Pluses are up. I really was waiting for those Mythic Pluses to come up so that I can just start seeing some of it. So I'm very glad that they are up. Alright, so let's get all of our percentage here because we don't have that much percentage left in the rest of the dungeon. So we have to get it from these guys. Let me just leave that open. I know it's a bit of an eyesore having so much nonsense on the screen, but there's no like keystone add-ons right now that work with the beta. So bear with me, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna be definitely focusing on my Blood Decay as my next iteration, my next tank. But I'll do Mythic Blesses on some of the guys I already have. I was trying to do a regular Mythic on my Guardian Druid earlier, but it just was not happening. It's one of those dungeons that's Mythic only, so it seems like it's a little overtuned, to be completely honest with you guys. 80%, I really doubt this is going to be 20%, so we're going to have to backtrack. Because once we're down there for good with the boss. So got to be careful. Alright, there's the fear bomb happening in that direction 2 times. And then here's the abyssal reach where the tentacles are. Let's get the hell out of there. You don't want to be standing in those tentacles. Maddening gaze happening in that direction. Avoid. Fear ward. Is it a goblin priest? Okay, let's backtrack. Let's backtrack. I don't really want to kill this guy if we don't need to. Actually, he's not too bad. He's just a corruptor. These guys are 2% each, so that'll put us at 88%. We're still going to need a significant amount. This guy's a mini-boss too. Or at least he becomes a world boss sometimes. Oh, somebody left. One of the warrior. The warrior went to the boss. Not yet, guy. Alright, I held on to my stun. Glad I did. Hopefully somebody else gets to interrupt. Cool, somebody else did. Gotta get my interrupt here. And let me pick this guy up. Sorry guys, my phone, hold on. Don't know who that is. Being an adult means I don't pick up the phone and I Google the phone numbers after to see who it is. So being an adult is. Alright, we're at 90%. So not quite sure how much this guy's going to give me. If I do pull him, I want to pull him all the way back. Somebody... Okay, he wants to pull the other pack. The other pack is probably easier. They're just melee. They're just melee, guys. As long as we focus this guy, keep him interrupted, we can do the rest of them pretty easily. Where is the DPSer? Oh, the DPSer has friends. Look at him. Oh God. No. Let's not. Let's let that reset. That was 1 caster, 2 worms, like 4 melee guys. Somebody, it's because as soon as that guy went down, somebody said, "Go, go, go!" And I'm, no, I don't want anything to do with that. All right, these guys, just a bunch of trash mobs. They're really susceptible to blocking, so they can't summon anymore. So as long as I have decent uptime on my block, let me pop bolster because I have no more charges on my shield block. We'll be good. My shield block is about to run out, so let me pop, or my bolster. So let me pop shield block. There it is. Got some good coverage. The Ripkey gods are calling. No! Are warriors viable? Yeah, they've been getting small buffs here and there, like their Azurite traits have gotten buffed. They received a 5% buff yesterday to stamina, so slowly but surely they've been getting buffed, and now they're good, man. They're good. You don't have to worry too much about them. I knew it! I knew this guy was gonna pull. Alright, I'm gonna focus this Defiler. I need to interrupt that before it even goes off. Hopefully everybody else can stun this guy. I just threw my stun out on him. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, we're good. I can't interrupt that one. Someone's got to do it. Not me. And Spirit Drain Totem. Nope. Get out of here. 100%. 4 minutes. Let's get this boss down. Get the +2 on time. Come on. We have one attempt at this boss before it's a rip key. Don't do it to me, Demon Hunter. You take that prayer back, and you take it back, man. You're hoping that they add an offensive cooldown to Guardian? Yeah, me too. I think that's one thing that Guardian is missing is offensive cooldown. I think that's what I said on my breakdown. Like, I just, you know, want that to happen. Mythic Plus on beta? Yup, Nacho. We're doing it, man. We're making things happen. Let me let the healer just completely... I want the best possible chance for this Mythic Plus, so... Healer, drink up, and we got this. Come on. Come on, Ripkey. No, you guys gotta stop. What's a good alt tank to play if you like Warrior? Vengeance Demon Hunter, my friend. Top 3 tank specs in beta. I would say Druid, Paladin, and DK. Yeah, if you like Warriors, try a Demon Hunter. Just give it a shot. It's a very high activity one where you're constantly going to be doing things. It feels good. It feels rewarding. I got a dono. Thanks for the donation. I appreciate it. I will read it out loud right after this boss fight. But thank you for the donation. I really do appreciate it. And I guess Streamlabs isn't working. I see it. There it is. I heard the notification. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. Alright, so the only way that this boss gets DPS is by killing these blood visages. So let me taunt this guy. Let me bring him over here. Come on, come over here. So these blood visages, every time you kill one, you get 10% off of the boss. 10% of his HP goes away. So you need to kill 10 of them before anything happens. Okay, perfect, perfect. We need to cleanse. Alright, things are happening. Let me demo shout. Start rotating these cooldowns. Where's the Titan gonna go? Alright, so the Titan gets one of the blood visages and just nukes it down himself. He doesn't need your help. Titan helps you with 1 out of 2 of them. He got the other one to the left, so I moved away from it. Let me cast my victory rush. Come on, we need to get this cleanse off. Perfect, perfect. Time to Dragon Roar all those ads. These spores just drop more gunk on the ground. You know, no big deal. Alright. Demo shout up. Just start reducing that damage a little bit. I'm like at half HP. I'm good now. I'm good. There's the explosion. Nacho, I see that the donation was you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. So I use my victory rush. I can take down these spores like this with a heroic throw and proc a victory rush. So there it is. We got a +2 done in time, guys. Keystone Initiate. Time for some gear. Come on. Come on. Give me gear. Yes! 345 plates. Versatility Mastery. Pretty damn good, actually. Haste Mastery would be the best, but Verse Mastery still reduces all that damage I'm taking. I think it's like a cutscene. Froze up on me right now. New sponsor. Oh, thanks for the sponsorship, Nacho. I really do appreciate it. What the hell is this? Details. Why? Somebody got a weapon? What? Oh! Somebody got a weapon! 345. Very nice. That was a lot of gear too. Let's equip our new piece of gear here. Very nice. 329 equipped. What is my new key? Shrine of the Storm 3, where we just came from before this. Ugh. Man. Time to get the hell out of here. Nacho, thanks for the sponsorship, man. I appreciate it. We got some rib keys for you in the chat. Look at that. Guys, thank you for showing them some love. Yeah, we even though you guys were praying to the rib key gods, we got it done. So Prot Warriors are viable. After all of the changes that they've done to them, it's still, I'm not crazy about the ignore pain being on the global. Can you work around it? Yes. But in raids, it's going to feel really, really bad when you have to set up something. You know, like let's say you have an Agrimar's Hammer coming in, Agrimar Fullbreaker coming in. You want to get your Demo Shout up. You want to get a little bit of Ignore Pain up. Having these two things go up, sometimes it's going to cost you way too much rage generation. So I still feel like Ignore Pain on that global is just going to, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Prot is looking like a snark. Dude, we're doing it, man. We're doing it. We're getting things done here. That pug life with an orc arm. Alright, guys. That is gonna do it for today's stream. Nacho, thanks for the sponsorship, my friend. I believe you've sponsored me before, Nacho. Yes. So I see that you've been a sponsor for a total of 3 months. You see how your badge is the befuddled icon, and you see how Demon Hunters has that power reader. That icon changes over time, so thank you for the sub, man. I do appreciate it. And it does remember how long you've been a sponsor. What key in BfA is the seat or cathedral equivalent in Legion? The Motherlode. But right now, I know that the Motherlode is disabled. They took the Motherlode off of it because they want to make changes. Hopefully, they make it not that bad. The Motherlode right now is the seat of the Triumvirate. If I were to get a Motherlode key, I would only do it for the stream. I'd only do it for you guys. If I was off stream, I would not do a Motherlode key right now. Definitely not. Yeah, Nacho. Also, Nacho, are you part of my Discord? If you're part of my Discord, send me a message. I will add you to the sponsor and patron corner, and you can see the videos there instead of having to like log in and go through all that process. But since you are supporting, just go ahead and message me there. Alright, guys. Sorry. I have no water today. I forgot to get water before I sat down. That is going to do it today. So thank you guys for joining me for 2 Mythic Pluses. One of them took a very long time. The other one we got done in time. Both of them done on a Prot Warrior. So Prot Warriors still definitely able to do things. I honestly feel like it's only because of anger management and its combination with booming voice. And that really puts you in a good place. That reduces your cooldowns a lot. Demo Shout is up like every 30 seconds, so, or like 25 to 30 seconds, depending on how lucky you get. So definitely things are getting better. Hopefully tomorrow's Q&A is gonna have at least a little bit of a mention for tanking things. Maybe the nerf to threat is gonna be pulled back a little bit. I think 80% is way too high, so maybe they pull it back a little bit. So tomorrow at, let me get you guys that time. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific, you guys can see the post here. Tune in. It's important to keep that. And if you don't tune in, if there's anything important happening to any of the warrior classes, I will make a video about it, so you will be informed regardless. But I will be tuning in. I will be watching. It's gonna be over on Twitch. So yeah, let's hope that there's some good news happening. If they say ignore pain is off the global. So, alright guys, that is going to do it for today. Patrons and sponsors, check either patreon.com or check the Discord Patreon corner. There is an exclusive video for you there about how blocking was working previously. They did say they're going to change it, so that formula is going to change a little bit. But what that means is that the numbers I talk about there are actually going to get buffed because they're no longer going to be on diminishing returns. As soon as that change goes live, you can all expect that I'm going to analyze that again and bring that to you guys. And thank you guys for being here. There was a lot of viewers today, so thank you all for stopping by. I hope you are enjoying the content. Next week I should be able to have the Blood Decay done. This Friday we're gonna do more Mythic Pluses. We can do the Prot Paladin instead of the Prot Warrior, so we can switch it up, and maybe even Guardian Druid. So we can definitely do different things on Friday. Want to see more of those Mythic Pluses, but I will see you guys on Friday. Don't miss out. Mythic Pluses are here. New Q&A tomorrow. Tune in Friday if you just want to be tuned in to what's happening. Instead of waiting for me to do like the whole edited video, I can sum up kind of what happened with that Q&A because I will be watching. All right, guys. Butt tanking with the Druid. That's what you have to do. That's the best way to keep aggro. The best way to get someone angry at you and to get them to want to kill you and only you is to tank them with your butt. That's it. Simple answer. All right, guys. See you all on Friday. Thanks for stopping by. Also, if you guys have any additional questions, reach out to me on Twitter or Discord. Community Discord is in the description.